All right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome. What's up, everyone in chat? What is up? What is up? Yeah, no matter where you're watching this, either on Sword's channel or mine, whichever one, everything's going to be the same. Everyone's going to be in the same place, which is nice.
Are we ready to get started with the first match here?
If everyone is in, then I say we are. All right, let's get into it.
All right, yeah, let's get into it. I'll push start game. We'll see what happens. NMPZ updated Rainbolt World thanks to TreezErik and /P. Very cool. Let's just click start round here. I'm not gonna look too much into the round here, but we'll see where the players end up going here. Actually, I'm not really sure what this is, but maybe I'm just bad, so
That's all good.
no idea.
Well, it is tropical, it looks like. We have that much.
Yeah, it is tropical, so there is that.
We got one guess down.
Indeed. Trying to like make a guess in my head, but I'm actually not totally sure.
I have like a little idea, but it is kind of weird.
I'm at like a 50-50 in my head right now.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not totally sure.
So each round is going to have 1 minute on the round.
Yep. It'll have 1 minute max.
And then once you make a guess, once one player makes a guess, it is then reduced to 15 seconds, as is customary in GeoGuessr.
Indeed. All right, let's see where the players go. Malle is going.
We got one player locked in here. And
oh,
boom.
Wow. It's actually, is that? Wait. Oh, it is Malaysia.
Northern
wow.
Malaysia.
I actually didn't think that was Malaysia.
I know like, Malaysia was not where I was thinking there.
I was between like Philly and Indo. Like I was not even thinking of Malaysia there. That's crazy. But
I'm sending downtown Detroit there, 100%.
Totally, yeah.
All right, we got the next round underway.
All right, let's see where they go here. I have less idea of what this is. Like it's just a desert, you know. Like I don't know.
Ooh, we got a lock in.
I like it actually.
I like the strat. This is confidence.
I think I like it.
Putting the pressure on the opponent here, big time.
Oh, that's
zooming into Ecuador.
That's also pretty interesting. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Look at
Malle
that.
got the city. What?
Literally got
bro. What?
Got the park bench in Ecuador.
Dude,
what a
Malle
guess!
is
Wow,
crazy.
GG's to Arpa. That was intense. I mean, there's not much you can do about almost a literal 5K. I mean, as far as a guess in a random Ecuadorian coastal community.
Shall we start?
Yes, we shall.
All right. Pretty epic. Oh, I can get chat on my phone. It just wants me to sign in through YouTube.
All right.
Oh my god.
We are into the second match here. And we got round one.
Indeed. I think I know relatively where this is, but I'm like, I would struggle to guess it exactly. But yeah, let's see if the players
feel the same.
Yeah.
We got some pretty quick
watching different
zoom ins here. Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, we got first player locked in. We got Bear locked in and ready to go. Oh.
Okay, it's not going to be much damage either way. It's just, it is Chile. Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly,
in that southern region, it's a deceivingly long country. That is for sure, and everyone's pretty familiar with that, I imagine.
I think when this was pinging in Chile, I was like, I don't know if it's Chile. I don't think so, but was.
Second round here underway.
Indeed.
And we have some nice coniferous forests here. A little,
I'm making a call out in my head.
Double yellow line.
I think I know what this is.
Okay, I got an idea. We have players in. One player is locked in.
Okay.
Abys is locked in.
Let's see where Bear Patriot goes here.
Yeah. Scanning the areas, making some final adjustments, and let's see where the chips fall.
I knew it.
And
it's Prince Edward Island.
Yeah, East Coast.
That might be game. Oh.
That's pretty big damage though.
Guys, if Bear Patriot made a worse guess in round one, it's over.
Yeah. It's really a game of inches at some point,
That's exactly. But guys, it could come back here for Bear Patriot. You never know.
All right, we have the
not Jover till it's Jover, as they say.
Indeed they do. And indeed it is.
Although I can't lie, if you're Bear Patriot, this isn't exactly the round you want.
Yeah,
not exactly.
well, it depends.
I mean, he could survive it, so we'll see what happens. All right, Abys is going straight middle, and Bear Patriot's closer. Yeah, usually you don't get the snorkel very far west there.
Yeah, far west is much more that car, and that's where you're likely to get some Panama 50/50s in that sort of area, where the soil's not as red, and things look a little bit more like Central America than they do necessarily East Africa.
Exactly. And then let's go into round 4 here. Actually, this could be decent damage depending on where the players go.
Absolutely. This is the kind of round that I'm sure Bear wanted to see if they are indeed someone who's a knower. And let's just see. All right. Both players pretty sure where this is. But
all right.
That place can be it's a very large country.
It is. Absolutely. I don't really know where this is myself, so
holiday subcontinent.
Oh my god.
Wow. That is insane. The classic Cambodia-India 50/50. It happens to the best of us, and today it happened to Abys, unfortunately.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. That is a huge turnaround there.
That's a common
unbelievable.
One. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, GG's.
It's a common destroyer of souls.
Absolutely it is. It's I'm having like a little bit of a little deja vu from many such rounds myself. Wow. That is crazy. Insane.
All right, well, GG's to both players there.
Absolutely. Let's bring it back.
Absolutely not easy. So
no.
Ralius and Figsy Games are up next. Let's see replace players here. So we'll go Ralius, which is the India goat. Maybe we'll get tons of India spam. Who knows?
Absolutely.
Versus
I'm here for it.
The based YouTuber and streamer Figsy Games. Let's go.
100%.
Should be an interesting matchup.
We attracted quite the crowd with this tournament. There's quite a few goats to be had here. A lot of great competition.
Absolutely. All right, we got Ralius versus Figsy Games. Let's start it up here. Looks to me like I think both players will know this, so I can probably say it. Looks just like some vague Europe round, probably.
Yeah. I think
the obvious
Europe,
thing.
I think Europe is relatively obvious here.
Yeah, it is, but it's also just like, I have no idea where, so it's like, yeah, just one of those rounds, All
right, we have one player locked in. We have Ralius locked in. Figsy making some final adjustments here, and is that going to be in what, northern Lithuania or southern Latvia? I can't quite tell if we want to zoom in there. It is in
right on the border.
It is on the line. Oh, I can't even quite tell.
It's in Latvia. It's just barely in Latvia. So
unless there's another exclave lurking around somewhere that we don't know about, it looks like it's on the line or in Latvia. Yeah.
Ralius did get the country there, starting the country streaks. Pretty epic there.
100%.
Start the
round. We have round 2 now. 1 minute on the clock. Both players taking it all in, making sure they know kind of where they are, getting a vibe, getting a feeling. Let's see.
All right, they're both.
We got one locked in, one basically. Yeah. They were literally there in the same little park.
Okay, Figsy Game's getting a little bit of damage on Ralius.
Tiny little bit. It's okay. You know what? Early round, small country. Things are bound to get more interesting and crazy here in round 3.
Oh, wow. Wait, I think I know exactly what this is, actually. I think so. Let's see if they get it. I think I might know where this is, but
all right. Well,
I can't say anything.
That's okay. Let's let them do the talking and do the plonking as well.
Exactly. Okay, they're actually going near the same area here, it seems, but that's not what I was thinking, actually. That's interesting.
It's this...
Oh, wow.
What a plonk. Look at that.
Wow, okay. Ralius actually losing half his health in one round. Interesting there. I totally thought it was over here, actually. I think anytime I see hills and red soil, I'm just like, oh yeah, like Kunu Nora or whatever it's called.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, especially when you take into account some of the new coverage that they have, the 2024 stuff, it really adds a whole bunch of monkey wrenches into the mix because, well, whatever you thought looked like something that was older generation camera, it might look different now. And so, you have to reevaluate some of your assumptions. Learn the coverage, put in the work, and there's so much of it that required in GeoGuessr. It's quite something.
Yeah, for real. Anytime new coverage comes out, people are just like, "Oh no, I gotta learn the new coverage now."
Absolutely. All right.
All right, going into the
round four
here.
Countdown here. Another forest.
We got some. I guess I call them Baltic trees, but they're everywhere, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe they're Baltic trees.
Maybe.
Let's see where the players go here.
Yeah, let's see. See if these coniferous trees can give the players what they need to. A lot of area probably encompasses places that look like this. The players have almost less than 30 seconds, and we have one player locked in right now. The other making some final adjustments, and they're getting ready to for potentially a consequential amount of damage if they're not 100% sure. And nope, they're both pretty much right in line there on different parts of the same highway. Yeah,
they're about equal health right now. This is a pretty equal game so far. So
Yep.
We'll take it. Going to the next round here. Oh no. I think the country is obvious here. It's just like, where are you though?
Where are you? And that sometimes matters.
Yikes.
Oftentimes matters, especially when both players are also dealing with half health. So I guess it depends on which player thinks the glass is half empty or half full. I guess we have just about the next minute to find out. We have one cry emoji from from Ralius. So let's see. Is that a fake cry or is that a real one? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, crying in real life.
For me, it would be real. For me, it would be absolutely real.
Oh yeah. Whoa! We got an interesting guest coming up here, potentially. We'll see what I don't know, honestly. We'll see what happens. So
yeah.
All right, they're both locked in, and it's not Okinawa, unfortunately. And that is going to be a W for Ralius.
That is a W for Ralius. Figsy, GG's. What? I mean, I understand. I understand the guess. I mean, the coverage looked sort of like bright and kind of washed out, and that's definitely something that you see a lot. I mean, that's how I guess those islands. There's definitely more scientific ways to do it that involve actually knowing things as opposed to just vibing. But that's just me. I'm not great at Japan.
Yeah, me neither. Absolutely not.
Well, GG's to Figsy. That was another pretty epic knockout there. I mean, Japan's one of those countries. It looks like a relatively small country, but you forget that those southern islands and the ones east of the main islands, they give it the Indonesia effect, where it makes the country a whole lot bigger, even though a lot of people might not think it's as big due to the open ocean and all the territorial waters.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Makes the countries sometimes difficult, oftentimes difficult. Let's just say that. We got 101 people watching the stream. This is awesome.
That's insane. 101 people. Thank you guys so much. Like, that's crazy. Like,
all right. Hang on. Okay, we're good. We are good.
Oh yeah, sorry. I
That's okay.
Started pretty quickly, but yeah, here we go. We got Max Joker versus TNT Myron. Let's see who wins here.
All right.
Country should be obvious here.
It is, but there's a twist, and this is the twist.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Wait, that's cursed. Wait. Oh no. I definitely didn't think about that.
It seems as though both players know.
Okay. Well, we'll see. If it's even correct, I'm not certain that it is. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm talking about Houston, Texas, by the way. Okay, there we go. We're good.
All right, and they both go Faroe Islands. I would have sent Iceland.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So it only has to happen to you one time, and then you know.
Yeah. All right, dude. I remember when people were joking about that being a 50-50, and then I had a game where I actually sent that. Actually, I actually sent Iceland on Faroe Islands.
Oh yeah, I did. I've done it. That's how I know.
It's brutal.
All right,
next
here we
round
go.
Here,
round number 2.
I am
Myron
not sure.
versus Max Joker matchup.
Myron started zooming in on like Egypt or something, and I was like, okay. Based Egypt hedge.
100%. I actually had an Egypt round the other day.
Oh, I guess you can get it very rarely, probably.
Yeah, it's like just kind of a meme, I guess. Just usually it's like in front of the pyramids.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what are we thinking here? This is an interesting round.
Wait, I'm misunderstanding how the chat's working. Wait. Oh, no way. Okay, never mind.
All right, what do we got here? We got one player locked in. Which in the place that I kind of thought.
I honestly just have no idea. I have no idea what this is, honestly. So, okay, it was just middle of Mexico there.
Yeah.
All right.
I like the Guanajuato guess there. Definitely.
All right. Let's go to the next round here. We got whatever this is. The stream is freeze. What? Oh no.
The stream is frozen?
Is the stream frozen?
I mean,
no.
It says we're live.
They're saying what's going on. Wait, I'm watching the stream right now. It's working. What? No, all good. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was like, I don't think it's frozen.
Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so let's go. We got Myron is locked in right now.
Myron's locked in. Max is
making some last minute adjustments, considering all the options, letting the clock perhaps just expire there. And yeah, pretty much equidistant there.
Okay, yeah, pretty much no
20 kilometers separate, 88 points to Myron from Max Joker. They both
so far Max is just slightly closer every time so far, but it doesn't mean too much.
That's the way it is sometimes. Sometimes it's just like a,
exactly.
It goes 30 rounds, and let's see. Hopefully we
Somebody said they want me to send this in chat, so let me send the bracket in chat real quick. Dude, where is the chat? What? Wait, how do I send things in chat?
Here, send it to me on. Here, let's just get the round finished, and then we'll go. We got 45 seconds left on the clock. It looks like there's some. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you got it.
All right, there we go.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, they both got Malta there. That's the funny thing too. You could easily just miss the Malta there. I feel like it's just an urban round, so like, I thought about Malta, but I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's missable. All right, let's see where the players.
All right, I posted the challenge link in the chat.
Nice. Maybe pin it as well. Could you actually pin it?
Can I? I cannot with this particular thing. I'd have to.
Okay.
Hold on. I might actually. Hold on. Let's see. Can I pin this? It's pinned.
Oh, nice.
And it's pinned in. It's pinned in Twitch and in YouTube simultaneously.
Perfect. I'm also gonna put it in my server, just in case people want to access it there.
All right, Max Joker getting closer there. 79 kilometers versus Myron's 283 up north in Kedah province in Malaysia. Let's go to round 6.
So far, it's just been out, like just barely out region guessing, but it's on multis, so it's like it's actually doing some damage.
Here we go, round 6. 1 minute on the clock. Both players staring into the abyss right now in what appears to be an endless expanse. Are we even on planet Earth?
I like Elasra says, is this Kelantan? I think it was, wasn't it? I think it was actually Kelantan. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. But, all right, we'll see where the players go here.
Yeah, less than just about 30 seconds left on the clock. Both players really trying to figure this one out.
Okay, I think I like Myron's guess, but we'll see where Max Joker goes.
Yes,
I have no idea, obviously, so absolutely no idea. Oh, okay, interesting.
Quite. So we got some distance separating them, and Max is actually locked in right now.
Oh, and that's going to be decent damage.
It's Myron.
Wow, 2,500 damage.
Myron.
That puts the game.
Yeah, it put it within striking reach of Myron, but 1,000 points as you get higher up, it doesn't mean as much as it used to.
Yeah, absolutely. But that puts it back into equilibrium essentially there. So,
and round 7 in front of us.
Speaking like an econ major.
All right. We're about to feast our eyes on the next round, consequential round number 7. Minute on the clock.
This is so confusing to me. I have absolutely no idea what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Max is going there. We'll see where Myron ends up going here. Myron only has 10 seconds left. See where what he chooses.
Yeah. Let's see. This will be a tough one for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
And both players are obviously
both going Malaysia.
Easily recognizing the country, but unfortunately, even though they're so close, multis being at 2.2x, it does add some spice into the mix. That's for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. I did think it was Malaysia, but I was like absolutely not sure at all. Like, all right. Oh, this should be an interesting one to region guess. Let's figure out if the players here can region guess this.
Yes, indeed.
I think the country should be free, I want to say, but the region guess is absolutely not free.
Free might still come at a cost if it's a large country.
That's true. Let's
see.
Let's see what they choose here.
Oh, there we go. Someone even just going a little bit outside the perimeter there, making some hedges, making a little. Maybe they know something. Maybe there's some knowledge here that we're not privy to yet. And it looks as though
it was Uruguay. I totally thought it was Arj.
Yeah,
I totally thought it was Arj.
I was thinking Uruguay there.
Oh yeah, I totally thought it was Arj.
I thought it was Uruguay, but obviously with the black car and the Gen 3, all that kind of stuff, it's can be anywhere.
That's the funny thing too. We had different thoughts about what it was. Like I totally thought it was Arj, but yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
I mean that goes to show how tough of a 50-50 that is actually, like unironically. So, all right, let's go into the next round here. We have like a weird square pole there.
Mm-hmm.
Not really sure why. I don't know if it fits with the atmosphere. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but we'll see where the players go here.
Yeah. Can be a few places, but let's see if both players are just as quickly as times previous to go into the same country and let it be a battle of the wits inside of a large country.
Exactly. We'll see.
I think that's where they are. I think
who is the region guessing champion? We'll find out now. It's Max Joker.
It's Max Joker. And I think 2.6x. It's only going to be 500. Okay.
Okay. This is the closest game we've had so far. We're going into round 10.
We have double-digit rounds. I think this is a first in the Swordmongous universe.
It is. This is the first 10-round game.
Absolutely.
In the Swordmongous universe. Yeah. Okay. Let's see where the players go.
Okay.
In round 10.
I think this should be.
Yeah, this is, if you're probably more so Myron, you probably don't want this country here because this is pretty free, but it's kind of hard to region guess.
100% it is. Absolutely.
Trees is saying this is so scary. This is so scary.
Nothing's
oh my god.
In Finland.
Myron wins.
Nothing's free in Finland, and it's going to be Myron that takes home the win here against Max Joker, who honestly both players put up an incredible fight there. I mean, going double digits, an NMPZ with a, tough set of rounds. Sometimes it's worse when the country is known because, then it just comes down to region guessing, which, in some countries, especially Finland being one of them, the region guessability is save a few different regions in the country. It's not that easy.
Yeah,
it's like a slightly easier Norway in some ways, and it ends up being like just as much of a game killer towards the end as Norway most certainly is for a lot of players. I'm sure nodding their heads in agreement in the chat.
First round 10 game, I didn't expect the comeback like that, honestly, because 500 damage or 500 health in Finland is not good. Wow, GG's to both players there. Yeah, it's not easy to region guess Finland, but Myron can do it, I guess. So
yeah, and he did it this time, and ends up being a big W for Myron.
It absolutely does.
Round starts now. Round 1.
All right. Let's see where Vamp and Q-Tub go here.
Wow, we got some quick moves here.
Also, both of these people are like really crazy, by the way. Like both of these players are insane.
We'd like to see that.
All right.
Yeah.
Got a Thailand
getting the round 1 Thailand out of the way, just moving on to round 2.
Exactly. Pretty, I'd say relatively easy Thailand there.
Agreed.
Let's see what the next round is. Hopefully more interesting.
It is. I think so.
I think it is more interesting. Yeah. I think this one's more interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got one player considering the country, and we have
are
one.
They in different spots?
Yeah, they might be.
This could be interesting. Okay, this could be very interesting here.
I don't know who I prefer. I mean, to be honest,
I know, yeah.
It's kind of a toss-up in my mind as well. I think, yeah. That's what makes these interesting. And
Exactly.
yeah, we got the lock-in.
Oh, and it's Italy. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't really expect that.
I honestly probably would have gone where QTub went, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, I think I would have went Greece there. But
I personally, I would have. Just the texture kind of reminded me more. But I mean,
agree.
yeah, very difficult. I mean, you know, they're both in similar regions, but there's just so many ingredients in, like, you know, the recipe for success in these cases that, you know, it's just it's anyone's, you know, whoever puts the puzzle together in the, you know, the right way in the quickest time. And sometimes it can be just as easy as just having one country in your mind and not even considering the other. Sometimes.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know?
I didn't even think of Italy there, really. Like,
I didn't really either.
Italy at all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got my ideas about this one.
All right, gotta plug in my computer charger.
Instantly. I kind of knew this was going to happen. Yeah.
All right, there we go. Computer is
actually,
charging.
well, hold on a sec. Interesting.
Okay, let's see where people are going here.
Basically, like, same neighborhood, like, but not.
Okay, yeah. Pretty similar guesses here, for
Similar
sure.
guesses.
Wait.
Let's see.
Wait. What's happening?
What?
Is, oh my god.
Let's go.
We got a 5K from Vamp.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Is this the first
That's
Sword
the
Mungus
first
5K?
Sword Mungus 5K.
It's
Done
the
by
5K,
Vamp.
Trevor.
Oh my god, that was such a good impression. Why was that so good? That's crazy, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
good,
Nibiru's
man.
guy. Is that a 5K, Trevor?
True.
All right. We got the next
Okay.
round starting.
This might be really interesting, I think. I could be wrong. I think it's actually really interesting. But we'll see where the players go here. I think both these players are probably like
I would be
1800s.
upset
So-
if this was my round right now.
Yeah, well, if I was Vamp, I would be upset. If I was QTub, I'd be very happy.
Let's see.
But yeah, let's see where this is. I can't believe that 5K though. I didn't
Crazy.
really.
That was sick.
I mean, I was like, okay, there is a town name, but like, what are the odds that you're gonna find that? Like,
I think I've only ever 5K'd in that country like one time, and it was like it did not happen within the course of 1 minute. I will tell you that.
yeah, probably same.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see where the players go here. Actually, quite far it seems, but we'll have to see where they end up going. I actually have no idea. And it is Russia. Vamp is much closer. Is that gonna be game?
That's
game?
really tough.
Oh.
No, it's not actually.
It's not.
There's still a
game.
little bit of room for QTub to come back.
Wow.
Looks pretty intimidating looking at a full health bar though. But you know what? I think that QTub is up to the challenge, and well, I'm sure that Vamp is going to be defending that.
It could go
100%.
anyway.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Could still go anyway. This round's weird. I'm not really sure what this is. I mean, it should be a tough challenge for QTub.
yeah. I think
and Vamp
it's
here,
like either between like Baltimore or wherever they're clicking. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's in between, like, you know, Mexico or like Japan somewhere. Like,
Agreed. Somewhere in that vicinity. And
Exactly.
wow, we have.
oh, that's gonna be game. Okay,
that
that's
is
game.
it for
Yeah.
QTub. Unfortunate. Getting the double rush around there.
Dude, I
Very tough, and Vamp put up quite a fight, and insane.
it's really funny because I totally thought that
Insane.
was
GGs.
Ukraine. I totally thought that was Ukraine. I thought it was like
yeah.
Western Ukraine or something, but wow, that's pretty wild there.
Wow,
yeah,
and that's
GGs to
how it happens sometimes. You know, you get a couple of these like randomly placed rush around sometimes in the worst possible place, and for some players it can spell trouble. And even if you consider yourself good at the country, it's one of those countries where if you've ever watched Finbar play Russia, even when he's confident, sometimes it just doesn't work out, and it's interesting.
Exactly.
Watching players that know Russia also squirm at the country that they know and that they enjoy playing inside. It's
Exactly.
it is interesting. That's what makes GeoGuessr such a phenomenal and unpredictable game.
All right, let's start the game here.
I'm gonna start it up. All right, I will maximize this, provide the maximum amount of real estate for your watching experience as we see what happens between Slam and Nickra here in round 1.
Vamp says, is this for fun or is there a prize? The prize is that you get a special role on Discord, and we just made it, actually. It's called the Sword Mungoat. So
that's for you, Jordan. That's for you. We focus group that one for you.
That's true. That's actually true.
Yeah.
like Samungus was like, oh, ground.Jordan would love that one.
Yep.
That's 100%. What he said.
Yeah.
Actually, ground.Jordan, you could sub in for the next one. You could sub in for the next game. But anyways, we got Slam 4. Almost 5K in Ecuador.
Serious.
Very nice.
Yeah. Small country to start us off, but doesn't appear that trend has been followed into round 2, where we're staring at yet another massive forest here. Let's see if the players know exactly what street this is in downtown ?
All right, yeah, let's see where this is. I'm not totally sure, honestly. Not totally sure what this is, actually, so we'll see where the players go here. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait. This is really interesting.
This is interesting. Well, I've been on one end of this issue before. Let's see. All right, we have a confident lock in here from Nickra.
True.
And let's see if the confidence translates over to the other side with Slam, who is making some last-minute decisions about where to put the marker. And it looks like it's going to fall in Nickra's camp there, where even though he was not in the right country, I mean, being on the other end of, another classic round.
I like how the person who got the country right, got way less points. It's so funny.
Oh, 100%. And that happens when you have a country that literally spans almost the entire globe.
Absolutely.
All right, we got round 3 here.
Okay, yeah. I have no idea what this is at all. No idea.
All right, both players kind of hovering over the same country here.
I feel like the players are actually played quite well. I feel like some of these I definitely know I wouldn't get for sure. So. And
you know what? We have 1 lock-in, 2 lock-ins, and a pretty predictable result. Just kind of a bit of a mishmash in Mexico here, where we're kind of in the middle of the country, but not really. It's a difficult one. And
a little more damage going to Nickra there.
A little bit, but that seems to come into play very heavily sometimes, as the rounds have been close in a couple of situations.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, we'll go to the next round here. Oh, and Dennis Peryoya, I think. You also need to join my Discord to screen share if you're gonna do that, and then.
And we got round.
If you're not there, then ground.Jordan can fill it up, but I don't know.
All right, we got a guess here, or at least a consideration.
Ooh.
We got a consideration.
Oh, this is interesting.
It looks like they're scanning somewhat different areas here.
It's pretty interesting.
This can get a little spicy here. Let's see.
Okay, Nickra sends.
All right, let's see if they can stand the heat in this level of spice here, as both players, it looks like they're going to be guessing in different countries.
Oh, and
it's Greece, and that's a huge chasm of distance there that it looks like is enough to spell defeat for Slam. GG's, and Nickra decisively plonking in Greece there, getting the virtual 5K. I mean, if you're under 50 kilometers, that's basically a 5K in my opinion.
It's very, very close there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, GG's to the winner, and GG's to the one who tried to make it happen, but there will be other opportunities in the future, and thank you so much for being part of the tournament. And that goes for everyone who has played thus far in the first of.
And Nickra, you only have to beat Vamp now. You just got to beat Vamp.
Yeah, just got to beat the final boss. That's it.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see. Lots of final bosses here. This is basically a tournament of final bosses.
ground.Jordan is here. And Beautiful. He's going to be facing BulgariaEnjoyer. Should be an interesting match here.
Absolutely. They all have been, honestly. No snoozers here today.
Absolutely. I think I played BulgariaEnjoyer yesterday.
I've definitely played them before as well. I've played probably a lot of the people in this group.
I think BulgariaEnjoyer crushed me, actually. I think. I think I played terribly against
Let's see.
Okay.
Let us see.
Okay. Pretty interesting here. Let's see where it ends up being. I'm not actually sure. More Canada representation. Yeah, where are the Canada rounds actually? Where are they? Have we gotten any Canada rounds? I just realized.
Yes, we have.
Have we gotten
East Coast Canada?
Wait,
we had Nova Scotia. Oh, what?
Wait, I kind of missed what happened.
That's yapping there. It looks as though
what?
We had a BulgariaEnjoyer 1.5K, which is actually just a 5K.
Yeah, that's insane. Okay, well,
incredible.
More like Peru Enjoyer, frankly.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, we're enjoying. We are definitely enjoying, and I hope you are as well at home.
Absolutely. Oh, somebody said the PEI in the beginning was the first Canada.
Yes, that is correct.
That's true.
That's what I was. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I mean that was a cool Canada round too, because I looked at the red soil and I was like, oh, it is probably PEI. But
all right.
We'll see.
3/4 of a minute on the clock here. We're surveying the landscape. BulgariaEnjoyer in the map now. ground.Jordan in the map. ground.Jordan in the map, and he's making some plays here. He's making some decisions. Let's see if they pan out. Let's see if the confidence can translate into points.
Okay.
Let us see.
Okay. Going pretty similar regions here.
Mm-hmm.
See what happens. Oh!
Wow. All right. Okay. Well, it looks as though it was just downtown the Iberian Peninsula in Portugal.
Wow, BulgariaEnjoyer is playing at another level right now, like a 5K in the beginning, and then just getting that random Portugal round.
You know, sometimes when you're on, and
yeah,
well, it's a tough spot to be in ground.Jordan's position when it's only round 3 and you've just got about 1,000 points left. You'd be a little bit scared, but let's just see, because any one round can start to swing things in the other direction. It is possible.
Absolutely, yeah. This one is tough. I don't know what this is, but
let's see if they know. Let's see if they know.
Okay, BulgariaEnjoyer locks it in. ground.Jordan has his pin down, but has not committed anything yet.
Mm-hmm. But in a similar zone, and it looks as though it's closer to, I believe it's pronounced Nice. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is the southern region of the country of Serbia.
Should be Niche.
Niche? Yeah.
I think so.
The diacritic marks, I'm not sure how to pronounce all of them yet. So if all these you at home who know, I apologize. Yeah. Okay. I will take your word for it.
Oh, Arpan says the same. So I'm probably not wrong, but it's not like I'm good at pronunciation either.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we have a car with a visible antenna.
I feel like I know what this is.
Yeah, I have a couple theories.
Like, I think I know what this is, but it's also like not 100%. So
doing our best not to say things out loud, and so that's why we're being a little bit cryptic here. I'm sure you guys picked up on that quite a long time ago.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. All right, and okay, we got BulgariaEnjoyer's pin down.
It's down, but it's not plonked. And that might be on purpose, or it might just be psychological. It might just be that they don't know exactly where they are. They're not confident. There's a lot of reasons why people either guess or don't guess early, or, sometimes not at all if it's me. But
Exactly. And it ends up being Spain.
Yeah, it was Spain, and quite a bit closer from the western coast of Turkey. And it looks as though ground.Jordan has lost the match, unfortunately. But BulgariaEnjoyer continuing to enjoy the Iberian Peninsula, making phenomenal guesses. This one good enough to knock out the legendary ground.Jordan.
Absolutely. But yeah, thank you, ground.Jordan, for subbing in. Some hard rounds, and BulgariaEnjoyer played like out of his mind. So yeah, GG's to both players there.
Indeed.
All right, but next we have the legendary content creator GeoChiko versus Leak. They're both in here. I just didn't see them somehow. Okay. So
yeah, GeoChiko literally ruling the world of TikTok. GeoGuessr.
True. Absolutely.
Insane commitment, great community, and just all around excellent person to get information from, to vibe with. Always a pleasure to be in the company of Mr.
Absolutely. Does a lot for the community for sure.
Indeed.
we'll start the battle here. GeoChiko versus Leak. Let's see who can pull it off here. Oh yeah, Grandroid says so many Indonesian chatters in the YouTube live stream. Yeah,
absolutely.
I can like kind of read some of them, but there's like too many words. I can't word, you know.
Maybe a future grinding, you're gonna just speak perfect Indonesian one day. No.
Yeah, maybe someday, but
well, let's see if you can know your Kabupaten. Let's just see if we know that.
Absolutely, I still forget those sometimes. All right, we'll see what this round is. I actually, well, I have no idea actually what this is. So, all right, we have one lock here.
Yep.
And GeoChiko's already crying. Actually.
Yeah.
Dang,
let's see if this is theatrics or if in fact the tears are warranted.
We will see.
We will see, indeed. We have a question mark emerging in the emoji.
All right, we'll see what they do here.
It's always nerve-wracking when you see dirt roads, and it's just, you know, they're everywhere.
Oh!
And, wow.
And that's almost game on round one, but it's not quite.
Unfortunate for Chiko. It's really unfortunate. It was, looks like it was just downtown Sinaloa there. A very difficult region of Mexico. Some parts of it can look very dry, and the other parts in the southern area can look quite a bit more lush and agrarian because it is quite an agricultural area. And so, you know, the texture of that area can be very difficult. And sometimes you might even send wrong continent. It has been known to happen in this game.
Absolutely. And that's a really hard round. I mean, there's just not much to do with that. So,
yep. That could be anywhere from El Paso to Ecuador. You just never know.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we'll see where this one is here. Actually, why am I not sure? I feel like I should know. I kind of don't, actually. I think I know the language probably, but... Oh, okay. And I think Chiko gets a little bit of damage.
Yeah, it looks as though we were in Tamil Nadu, so that was the Tamil language there, one of the southern Indian languages. There are a few. There are some differences, so if you're able to spot them, the differences can be quite staggering, especially as multis build up.
Absolutely, yeah.
But it looks as though they were both in the right state. But it is quite a large state, so again, even that can come into play. Now, I've lost in Andhra Pradesh before. I certainly have.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, like all the Indian states are so large. It's like you can look at the script and be like, oh, that's like Tamil script, and then just like completely die because all the states are so big.
And deceivingly so.
We'll see what we have here. I'm not sure myself, really, but we'll see where Leek and Chiko go here. Oh my god.
Are we certain of the country? I believe we probably are. Yeah.
Okay, Leek is slightly closer. I don't know if that's game, though. No, it's not.
Southeastern corner of Utah there. Chiko stays in the game. Quite a low life total, but you know what? All you need is a chair and the will to plonk out of your mind with 327 health against Leek's 3,900. A staggering difference, but not out of the realm of possibility for someone as talented as Mr. GeoChiko. So let's just see if Leek can hold on or if GeoChiko can pull off the comeback of the day.
Absolutely. Multis make it so that health just doesn't matter at all. You can just die instantly. So, yeah. Also, I love... wait, somebody commented this. It was Alasra. Is Samungus on a mission to replace Toby on the Geo World Cup cast? True. Samungus for World Cup commentator. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. That is a huge compliment. That is a huge compliment.
Pretty sick, but
let's just start with this. Let's start with this fine Saturday and lock in here. And we've got Leek just continuing insane guesses. Unfortunate for GeoChiko. It is unfortunate, but you know what? Sometimes that's just the way it goes. I mean, NMPZ is absolutely diabolical sometimes, and I'm sure that, well, it's just one of those times where Chiko has faced the business end of that diabolical round action, and Leek takes home the win there. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, and NMPZ is so quite an evil game mode.
It's evil. It's evil. It's fun. It's exciting, but it is emotional. It can be emotional.
Of course, yeah. It's brutal too because Leek is like I think it's 1,700 or something crazy. So yeah.
GG's to Leek and GG's to GeoChiko.
Absolutely,
phenomenal. We'll be seeing more
of both players.
We got
Wanderlust versus Lodi next. Very cool.
All right. Let's go.
People are cheering for Lodi in the chat. They're like, yes, Lodi. You destroyed him.
Yeah. Well, if they couldn't have, Geo, they're going to have to, to let Lodi take the W for Indonesia, right?
Exactly. All right, let's see where they go here. I'm not.
Indeed. And we have Zagdan. We have Zagdan as well.
Oh, I could just say Zagdan. I don't have to be like, oh, I can't pronounce it. I can't do it.
Yeah, Zagdan. It's Zagdan.
Yeah, Zagdan, exactly. I always make things more complicated. I don't know why.
All good, man.
We're simplifying things today, you know?
Indeed.
All right. Let's see where they go here. We have...
Interesting. We have a little bit of a separation between the two players here, distance-wise. Probably the tune of like 1,200 kilometers. What are we at here? Oh, no. They're both... was it Kaliningrad?
Or was it Kaliningrad.
It was Russia. Wow. Okay.
Wow. I would never go there.
I mean, you only go there because you think it's like, either Poland or Czechia or Lithuania. Right.
Dude, it's all like dumb metas, like stuff like, like it's fall coverage and like you have the
antennas and all that.
Or sorry, the brake light is what I mean. Yeah.
All right,
but
so
I guess there are other reasons to go Kaliningrad. Like it looks like Europe, I guess. But
indeed.
All right, let's see where they go here. Not too far off. It's actually Austria? That's crazy.
Interesting. We have a Luxembourg plonk from PerfectGeo, and then a France, sort of a Lyon adjacent guess from Zagdan there in France. And just 300 kilometers separate the two guesses, so nothing too substantial there. But we have round 3 coming up, and I like the look of this round a lot. This is interesting.
Yeah, I think this is going to throw.
This is super interesting.
Potentially, it has the potential.
Yes, this is a very high potential for fun in this round.
Because I have no idea.
I don't know about this.
Zagdan has his. Oh, he locked in.
Wow.
I don't like his guess. Actually, I don't like it at all.
Let's see.
But it could be right.
Who knows? No idea. As long as it's closer than where Perfect goes. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, what's happening with PerfectGeo here?
And
wow.
And
Zagdan is like completely correct. What?
Wow.
That's game. Wow.
Vindicated. And Sword Slicer eating his words right now.
I don't like his guess, actually. I don't like it at all.
Saying that Zagdan's guess wasn't to be respected. And he eats the humble pie whole.
I do.
That's okay, though. It's all in good fun.
I was just like, wow, it just doesn't look like Chile, but how it was. I mean, NMPZ is just difficult.
It's diffy, that's for sure.
Nice job to Zagdan there.
Yes, Zagdan absolutely crushing it. Wonderful. Love to see it.
And that'll be Lodi versus Zagdan in the next match there. Very cool.
Go. All right. So who we got up next?
We have Yoav versus Nibiru.
All right, here we go. Yoav versus Nibiru here.
Oh yeah,
waves. Fantastic.
Oh, sorry, I was reading chat. Oh no.
Absolutely.
Okay, I heard our tournament got onto Liquipedia, which is very cool. The official GeoGuessr Wikipedia site, I think. I don't know why it's called Liquipedia, but
that's cool.
Very cool. Absolutely. I didn't even expect that, so that's really cool.
Let's go. I wonder if that's a restream thing, or I don't know. Who knows? Who knows why? Somebody may have
I think somebody has to input it in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Some like epic person put that in there, probably. So,
certainly. Well,
very cool.
Appreciate it. Any exposure for this this exciting and growing game is always welcomed.
Absolutely. And for that Finland round, just kind of an average Finland round. You just
we talked over the Finland round. We knew that both players knew what they were doing, and so we move on to this round, which I don't think has that same level of surety between the two players here. Let's just see. And it looks as though, wow, staring you right in the face, Saragossa. Let's go.
Oh no, trauma.
Let's go.
Trauma.
At every chance, I'm just gonna keep applying pressure to that wound. Even though I don't know the full story yet.
I have a full-on panic attack on screen.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Zaragoza. All right, let's see here. The players are dealing with some very old-looking coverage.
Oh, PadPrikGaengGai? God, I can't say that. Apparently is updating the Liquipedia. So thank you so much to, I'm just going to say PadPrik, I think.
That's fantastic.
I really appreciate it. That's so kind, honestly.
Yeah, any extra efforts by anyone in this regard is completely and utterly GOAT status worthy.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And we have a lock-in from Nibiru here. And Yoav's just taking an extra couple seconds here to figure out where in this... Whoa, and that extra little couple seconds really actually ended up paying off to the tune of 500 points here. Round 3, a successful one for Yoav.
Average South Africa round.
Indeed.
Yeah. All right.
And this is I like this kind of round.
I think
it presents an interesting question as far as the players are concerned as to which side of the country to go on. Because it
does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And look, and this presents itself quite significantly.
Nibiru
deciding whether to go for east of the Andes or up north is always a consideration when you're dealing with certain types of rounds in Colombia.
Absolutely. And they're actually at equal points right now, so that kind of balances things out there. So see what happens with this round. I don't know if I'm just if I'm not in the correct GeoGuessr mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what this is at all. I'm so confused. We'll see where Nibiru goes here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure either. But I can understand Yoav's guess.
Nibiru.
Oh,
no.
That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Just a no guess. I get lost in the sauce all the time, and I hope that's what it was, and it wasn't just like some sort of technical glitch. Unfortunate for Nibiru.
It kind of, unfortunately, I think it looked like he just didn't get it down in time. I
100%. Because it was one of those ones where you really have to consider whether is it actually Colombia or are we in Mexico? It's definitely something that you have to think about in those sort of situations. I don't know. There's probably a good reason why Yoav was able to send their guest there very quickly.
To be
the confidence
fair,
there. You always wonder what is the thing that makes them so confident, because I probably wasn't as confident. I wouldn't have been, at least. So unfortunately, that also presents the problem for situations like with Nibiru's, where sometimes you just aren't able to that click, that extra 1 millisecond delay in your input device can sometimes mean that you lose the round, and that is just the unfortunate reality.
All right, but we got PadPrik versus Mei.
Indeed,
that'll be an interesting match there. All right, let's see who wins this matchup here.
And we are about to load in here. We got the preview screen between PadPrik and Mei. Phenomenal.
Absolutely. Oh, also, Vamp just said, I've mapped the whole road. So it's the road in Colombia.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how I spent my summer.
All right. And just a South Korea round. Very banal. 6 damage dealt to PadPrik.
Yeah, I mean, maybe one day we'll just get some really nice Gen 4 new coverage, and we can stop insta-sending what is otherwise probably a very interesting country. But unfortunately, the size and the...
It probably is an interesting country. It's just it's so easy to get that it's and it's so small too.
Well, region guessing is difficult. And there's... We have one player locked in here. Let's just see if there's some agreement between whereabouts in the world. I assume there probably is going to be a relatively close one, but let's just see. What do we got? Yeah.
Okay. Going about the same place. I think it was technically San Marino.
Yeah, San Marino does have the new coverage. So you're more likely to see that now because it is more of a 50-50 with the surrounding areas of Italy proper.
Wow, country streak ended. Started in South Korea, ended in San Marino. Crazy.
That's right.
Going to round 3 here.
Yep.
And just another one where I'm clueless. I have no idea. So we'll see where they go.
Well, we've got one side. I was probably going to go somewhere in that ballpark. But again, this is one of those rounds that's probably you're going to have to do a double take. I don't know if it's all that predictable.
This looks like cursed almost. It doesn't look real. It's just so weird.
Yeah.
And 1.4x damage could mean trouble for the players here.
Could be enough. Very well.
It absolutely could. We'll see. But I think they're going relatively similar areas, it seems. But I don't know. We'll have to see where they end up sending here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's just Nayarit.
Yeah.
Neither of them are very far off.
It was kind of generic looking, sort of somewhat arid, hilly Mexico coverage.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we got a region guessing one here. Somebody said, I think that road's on Plunkett. Really? It didn't look like one that was on Plunkett, but I could be wrong.
Right.
We'll see where Mei goes here. I don't know how good these two are at.
It's a big country. It is a big country. But probably they're going to be in a somewhat similar half of the country, I'm assuming. Let's just see.
They are.
Yeah. This is basically just the Mexico round, but transplanted onto South America in terms of the distance between the two players. Basically the same.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pretty even game going into round 5 here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is more interesting.
Just average Europe round, I guess.
Pretty average.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. These Europe rounds are just very difficult. All right. Oh, they actually both get Belgium.
Was it just me, or did it look super dry in that round based on, like, it didn't, you know what I mean? Maybe it's just like the sun, like the contrast and like the tint of the picture can sometimes really impact where you think a place is, unfortunately.
That's true. I was gonna say, even the seasonal coverage, like,
yes,
I had a round yesterday where it was a desert, but it was in winter coverage. So I thought it was like Wyoming, but it was actually like Texas.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There's a lot of things that can affect the
Absolutely.
coverage and like the way it looks, and can really throw you off there. So
especially if you have a picture in your mind and you just stick with that and you have that sort of like confirmation bias type of thing going on, right?
Absolutely. All right, and we'll see where the players go here. They're actually slightly different areas here. Pretty interesting. We'll see who's correct. 2x damage actually could be decent damage, whoever is correct here. So we'll have to find out. And it looks like Mei is closer.
Wow, it's like smack in the middle there.
It is just,
and but not too much in the way of points being exchanged.
Absolutely. And
right.
Honestly, this is like one of the closer games we've had for sure. I guess besides the 10-round game that we had, but let's see where this goes here. Mei go true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And where's PadPrik gonna go here? Mei has his marker down. See where PadPrik ends up going.
Yeah.
I am not totally sure what this is.
It's kind of in the theme. Like these actually, some of these have been very difficult looking rounds.
Yeah, no, a lot of these are very, very difficult.
Very generic looking right now.
And that is the point.
Yes.
With Rainbolt World too.
Absolutely.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
Very tricky.
It's supposed to make you think once, twice, 3 times. You know, you're just kind of trying to figure out between a few countries and even large countries that have lots of regions. So, yeah.
Of course.
PadPrik is making an interesting guess there. And then we got quite a difference between the two guesses here.
Difference.
And it's going to be Mei.
And it's Indo. Oh, my God.
Yeah. And that's going to be it for PadPrik. A valiant effort indeed. A valiant effort indeed. And it's going to be on the island of Java in Indonesia.
Absolutely.
And we have a confident guess and a big W there for Mei. A big W.
Indeed. Yeah, not an easy round at all. Like, for me, it was like Bangla, Indo, like possibly even Thailand 50-50, but I was like, I don't know. All right. That'll be 1 for Mei there.
Yes, indeed.
And it's Yoav with Mei in that next round there. And now we got Barla versus Dev. That's pretty crazy.
Let's go.
Dev is the highest rated player in the entire tournament.
Yeah?
But don't let that fool you. Barley Goat absolutely has a chance here. It's NMPZ.
Oh, I've been crushed by Barley Goat numerous times. Absolutely. Yes.
All right, so we got Dev versus Barla. All right, and looks like we got this round. I don't even know what this is. Well, I know what country it is, but I don't know where in the country it is. So, rip. Let's see where Dev and Barla go here. Oh yeah, absolutely. GG's to both of those players there. It's very hard. Very hard rounds. Yeah, thanks for thanks for updating it to Liquipedia as well. So really appreciate it.
And that was huge.
That is actually like awesome, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got player locked in.
Devula only 1,800. Oh, so Vamp, his other account is 2,000. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's 2,000 rated, which is insane. Probably one of the.
Oh, we got the downtown Toronto guess. We got the southern Indiana. Looks like somewhere like near Evansville, Louisville. Okay.
Wow.
We got a Louisville guesser here, and well, that is good for the points there. And we got round number 2 about to start.
You know, close to home, but I can't say I recognize it. So
yeah, par for the course in the Midwest, I think. Difficult.
That's just all U.S. rounds just look the same.
A lot of them.
So
yeah.
I don't know. All right, let's see where the players go here. Okay, we have. Oh, okay, interesting. Slightly different country sends there, but not too much damage overall. 700. I mean, that's like 1/5 of the health almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a tough one. Always wondering which country has more yellow houses. Would it be Sweden, or are there even some in Norway? I think they're more red, but again, you can kind of probably paint your house whatever color you want.
Indeed. Somebody asked Dev 2000 rating. Yes, his other account Ved is 2000 rating. I think this account technically is like 1800, but it doesn't really matter.
It's still pretty good.
Absolutely. Is this going to be a toss-up here? I just realized. Like, I think the country is clear, but...
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I think a lot of people probably have that in their mind, too.
I don't think even Dev knows.
Yeah, well, and that's...
Because Dev has not placed his marker down. So I'm not sure Dev even knows where this is.
Yeah.
And I don't either, so...
Well, let's just... We're going to have to see if, you know... hedge pays off, or if committing is the move. You don't know. It's hard to know.
Yeah, we'll have to see where the players go here. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of... I don't know either.
We'll see.
I don't know either. We have Bar the Duck locked in.
Okay, Bar the Duck.
And it looks as though the commitment pays off to the tune of 462. I mean, you know, everything about that round was difficult.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Barley Duck dealing some damage towards Dev.
Yeah, nice. Mitigating the damage, obviously, by placing their pin in the water there.
Oh, and Dev insta-sending. Yep. Let's see where Barley Duck goes here. I'm not totally sure what this is, but we will see.
Guess.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's see where they end up sending here. And they both send Greece on Italy.
Both 5K'ing each other in Greece, and it ends up just being the southern tip of the toe of the country of Italy. Southern Italy.
Average Mediterranean Europe round.
Absolutely.
Oh, this looks pretty interesting here. I think I've been told that Dev is really good at this country. I think.
I believe it.
So that's kind of scary. But we'll see what Barley Duck can do here. You never know. It's not an easy round at all. So
not at all. Depends on the day. Depends how you're feeling. Depends on the GeoGuessr universe if they're going to be able to give the points to you.
Absolutely.
Or take them away just as easily.
Exactly. The GeoGuessr gods decide.
Certainly. Are they merciful or vengeful? Let's find out.
Indeed. And we'll see where both players go here. Oh no. Okay, Dev's locked in. Okay, but Barley Duck is lining up a road.
Confidence and
either of their roads.
Yeah. Going south of Comodoro.
And that's 11.
Province of Santa Cruz. 11. Yeah. Difficult. Yeah. And, so little separates those provinces in terms of the overall look and feel in a lot of the areas. And so, it's about like learning specific coverage, and it's very
exactly. Difficult. Let's see the next round here.
Yeah, but round 6. 2.0x.
Pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Pretty difficult.
Yeah, I could see a few places here. But you can only send one. So let's see which one both of the players choose here.
Yeah, I don't know, actually. I don't really know what this is.
Well, let's leave it up to the two pros here to figure it out.
Oh.
They're in the hot seat. And
Barley Duck changes his guess. And he's...
Wow.
Oh, Dev, what?
Wow.
What is that? Dev like 5Ks, what?
The Highway 40 in Peru is knowable. Dev knows it. Unfortunate for Bar the Duck, but GG's. A great performance. Appreciate the efforts by Bar, and this is a tournament of goats, and one goat defeating another goat. Let's just leave it at that.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, great job to both players there.
Mm-hmm.
Not easy at all, unless you're Dev.
Indeed. All
right. We got Yannizo versus, undwaas, right? Yeah, okay. I had to make sure that was undwaas. All right. Let's start that game there.
Good to go. Good to go. All right, we get into it. We get the preview here. All of you at home can take a look at this and see what the players are going to be getting themselves into in just a quick second here.
Absolutely.
And we have round 1.
I think undwaas is 1700, but elo doesn't matter on the Swordmongers tournament. Only the performance of the players matters. So
And let's not forget vibes. Vibes matter too.
Vibes absolutely matter, of course.
I don't even know what that means, but I like saying it. It's fun to say. No,
I just laugh because vibes matter, but my vibes are questionable sometimes.
That's okay. Nah.
Absolutely. All right, Yannizo taking a little bit of damage there, but doesn't matter too much. Just a random Sweden round.
Indeed it was. Indeed it was.
All right, we got some...
The home country of GeoGuessr, I might add.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Not the most interesting country in GeoGuessr, unfortunately, but...
It's okay. IRL, very beautiful. Nice place.
I wonder what is the most interesting country in GeoGuessr, because I don't know.
Christmas
honestly.
Island, probably? No. It's just
True.
No. Midway Atoll, obviously.
Wow, it's Queensland. I definitely didn't
Queensland.
expect that. Neither did the players there. And undwaas will take...
Was that new
500
or
damage.
was that new coverage or older coverage? I couldn't remember.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because that does matter, I think, now. Now that there's a whole bunch of new 2024 coverage, it, like I said before, it can change your Australia game for the better or for the worse.
Some people are literally, what's it called? Mapping all the new coverage and just saying like, oh, what does the new coverage look like in every single country? It's insane, honestly.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Like people have like these 2024 JSONs where they just look at all the countries of 2024, which is nuts.
Yeah.
All right, let's
We
see
got
where
a lock
Yannizo goes
in.
here. We do have a lock from undwaas. And Yannizo
Locking it
seems
in.
maybe unsure here, but
Yeah, well, let's just see. Sometimes it's that last minute, and it's like the last minute, the last minute plonk.
last minute
Just
plonk works.
edging itself on the right side of the middle of the label Mexico, which is, great place to guess.
And we have a region guess here. Region guess kind of round.
Yeah.
See where the players go.
Yep. Nicely tree-lined roads and beautiful looking fields there. It is just going to be southern Madhya Pradesh or northern Maharashtra. I can't really tell. I think it's Madhya Pradesh.
It is
Yeah.
northern Maharashtra.
Oh, it was northern Maharashtra. So the dark sort of orangey earth on the soil there, it something that people can sometimes use to get that. That's a plonket. I think that's a plonket tip.
Maharashtra soil is like black, though.
It's
It's like completely black, pretty much.
So very fertile. All right. Well, we have 50 seconds left on the clock here, and this is a round that they're going to have to take a moment, take in everything, consider everything, and then see if they can actually, work this one out.
This is
Before
cursed
making
because I
that.
feel like I know the country, but I can't like place it. I don't know. It's super weird. Also, it's funny. I look in the chat and I see somebody named Kirana. Well, Kirana, okay, I guess. And I was like, is that Karanya? It's like,
Well, that has happened before. That has happened in in streams of yours in the past. That's for sure.
absolutely. It's pretty funny. All right, we'll see where the players go here. Okay. Oh my, whoa, that's one of the biggest blunders we've seen in the entire thing. Not that it's obviously very, very difficult. Wow, they go Arj on, looks like Russia, maybe. I thought Bolivia, actually. And it was, oh, it's very southern Russia, or south of this road here. That's insane.
Wow. Well,
I don't know what to say that Russia didn't come to my mind at all.
No, it didn't. It definitely didn't.
Didn't even-
It was like
didn't even cross my mind.
17th on my list in my mind, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't even. It's actually 56th on my list personally, but
Oh,
no.
nice. That's on brand, by the way, Sword Slicer.
It is on brand. Absolutely. Let's see. undwaas sends it in.
Wow.
Yannizo sending basically the same thing.
Yeah, coastal Western Australia there.
I think we had some curb meta. I think the curbs are Western Australia, which is the
Let's go.
cringiest sentence on earth. But
Yeah, but you know what? Everyone here is for it. They understand that, the cringy sentences are part of this game.
absolutely. The Gen 3 Kazakhstan bird poop meta, as some might say.
All right, we have undwaas locked in, as is Yannizo, and it's going to be undwaas here in the western end of Belgium.
Okay, equalizing the game there. They're only 50 points off exactly. So very intense game so far between Yannizo and undwaas. Will they get the country here? I think the country's maybe free, maybe.
I think 3 hours and 30 minutes for a tourney is probably not bad. I mean, the one that I participated in a couple of weeks ago, it went on for significantly longer, I think, did it not?
I actually said my goal was basically about 4 hours.
Okay.
Around there, like 3 to 4 hours. So that's perfect.
We're on pace.
We are on pace. Should speed up a bit in the later rounds.
Definitely.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, I just don't want it to go on for like 6 hours. It's like kind of the main thing, maybe.
That'd be long.
Yeah.
We still have a large number of people watching. So at home, thank you so much for taking some time on this Saturday, wherever you are, to watch us.
Absolutely.
Watch people play GeoGuessr.
Hope you all are enjoying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I totally thought that was Turkey. What?
Wow.
Whoa, and Yannizo pulling out the victory against undwaas. That's a pretty decent upset, actually, but...
Yeah, how many tournament lives has the Iberian Peninsula spelled doom for today? I think it's at least been 1 or 2. There's been a couple of victories in Spain.
This is a very Turkish looking poll.
It is.
I totally thought this was
You know what?
Turkey,
Maybe
actually.
they ordered those polls from the same place. You never know.
Perhaps.
You know, maybe they have the same supplier.
Maybe somebody...
A lot of unknowns in this game. We got to consider everything.
Maybe somebody took that and put it there just to throw off a GeoGuessr player.
100%.
Maybe that's what happened.
Are you kidding? 100%. They imported it. They planted it in. It paid off people in the government to, not cause a stir. Yeah.
And now we have Dev versus Yannizo for that next round.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, Yannizo, that's all you got to do, man. You just got to beat Dev. That's all you got to do.
That's it.
Easy.
This is easy work. Easy work.
All right. We have Ronnilol versus Wijn, aka Kevin.
Get into the round here. Let's just get this in full screen for the viewers at home.
I think in terms of balanced games, I think this is one of the more balanced games here. I think it is because they're both like relatively newer players. I say that even considering myself like a relatively newer player.
Yeah. Indeed.
And yeah, they're both like, they're like 13 to 1500 range, I think.
Oh, but, yeah. Well, I've definitely played against both players before. Indeed.
Diffk said he shit on me in duels. Damn. Which person? Both of them? Because they're both very good. So
it's a blanket statement.
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea what this is, by the way. Absolutely no clue. We will see where both players send.
Indeed. Yeah, no, this is a tough one. Even if I didn't have to keep my mouth shut to make the tournament run better, I still wouldn't be able to give you a good answer. So.
Oh my God! And
it's San Antonio for all I know.
Pretty crazy here. Very different areas, and let's see who's correct. It's Kevin, but it's not much damage overall. Actually, half health though. Ronnie's down to half health. Actually. Also, can we talk about how crazy Norway is there? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that I've. Norway. Maybe Norway is my Zaragoza. Perhaps it's possible.
That might be like the hardest round I've seen in this tourney so far. I like that does not even. That wouldn't even cross my mind at all. Like,
indeed, that was tough.
Insane.
Yeah.
Norway is fake. True. Yeah. How is that Norway? That makes absolutely zero sense. All right. And let's see what this is here. Yeah, the country. Both got the country here. Just going to depend on where should they go here.
Mm-hmm.
See, somebody said I thought US, but couldn't see the round well. I definitely thought Europe. I don't know why the vibes were more Europe.
I thought more Europe. I was actually just joking about San Antonio, and then I see a plonk in US. I'm like, okay, I guess maybe I wasn't that far off.
Yeah. All right, and that's 600 Delta Ronnie there. So Ronnie down to 1500 health, assuming that the countries become easy here. It's looking pretty good for Wijn here.
Yeah,
we'll see
you
what
almost, as a player, you almost don't want to see easy countries, especially as the rounds get on, because you just like the chances of being able to eke out a victory are just so much more randomized.
Absolutely. Somebody said, "How come Norway?" I'm not joking. I don't even know if like really high level players would get that. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's one of those ones. It's one of those ones of all time. Oh, we got one lock in here from Ronnie, and we have another, and there's
probably
quite a distance that looks, even with the multis there, that it's going to be GG's. It's going to be GG's. Ronnie takes it down. And Weijin, good effort. It's a tough one. You know what? That was just difficult few rounds there. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
You know,
like
if players of this caliber are going so radically, I mean, you got to think that the rounds are tough. You know,
absolutely.
Rounds are tough.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because it was like, oh, like everything's going in Weijin's favor, and then it's like one round NMPZ, it's just over. That's how brutal NMPZ is. So
it is. But this is what the people are here for. They're here for the excitement. They're here for the wrong continents. They're here for the crazy moments. And honestly, we've seen quite a few of them today. And I think that a couple of rounds there just kind of tell you, just, you know, even with the goated players, that the rounds can still throw a loop in your direction. They can throw you for one. Indeed.
Absolutely. GG's to both players there. Next, we got Bear Patriot versus Ralius. Should be an interesting match. Both very skilled players. Let's start the game here.
Beautiful. Let's get into it.
The first round of the second. Wait, is it the second bracket basically? Wait, what do you call this? Round 2, kind of? I don't know.
Yeah.
We can call it round 2.
Let's call it round 2.
We'll do that. Absolutely.
All right, 55 seconds left on the clock. The round has started, and we already have Bear inside the map, getting real familiar with the areas that they're considering. And
absolutely.
Doing the same.
Just a
slightly
average
more,
Europe round.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Average Europe round. You know, you can overlook things. So sometimes it is important to maybe not zoom in right away. Maybe sometimes for some people the move is to just give it a few extra seconds before zooming in, because then you're in map mode. That's just a different beast altogether.
Indeed.
And you get lost in the sauce, and the timer runs down, and you can just have a no plonk, and that's unfortunate.
Yep. Oh,
we got a lock in.
I think somebody is not screen sharing. Bear Patriot, make sure you're.
Yeah, we had an issue. Remember, we had an issue with their. Was it their screen share that we had an issue with last time, or was it somebody else? I forget.
I think that was the Maxime guy, right?
Oh, right. Max Joker, right?
Max Joker, yeah.
That's
right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Ralius. 2,000 damage there.
Very nice guess. The extra few seconds there really pays off for Ralius, as he plonks down in Bulgaria and gets significantly closer than the opponent, who's about 900 kilometers away.
Bear Patriot. Okay, Bear Patriot's screen sharing now. So.
Fantastic. All right, everything is good.
Just had to deal with that a little bit there, but it's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually very easy to forget. Like I remember when I did.
Oh, no, for sure.
When I participated in ground.Jordan's tournament, I actually kind of forgot it first. So, yeah.
All right, we have a potential plonk. We have 2 potential plonks. The last minute considerations, the adjustments, moving around, trying to get that perfect pixel on the screen in which to place your marker.
Trying to go for the easy 5K here, of course.
Yeah, easy
5K.
Light work. Let's just see if both players are in the neck of the woods. And Patriot's just a little bit closer.
Wow. They didn't know about the Flores Department Uruguayan rocks. They didn't realize that? I can't believe it. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll go to the next round here. Could you imagine the Flores Department rocks, of course.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Into it.
Wait, he doesn't have stream muted. What are you guys saying? He doesn't have stream muted?
All right, we have both players kind of circling each other here in this large country. Makes a regular appearance in this game due to its size and different topographies, and yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one to know, that's for sure. There we go.
Oh, okay, and Bear Patriot goes there. 556 damage, that's crazy.
Indeed.
Okay, 56 is pretty epic there.
Yeah.
Pretty even so
but,
far
to be expected. There are situations where, even great players can send opposite ends of the country. There are some pockets. It is known. But don't think that was one of them. I think that was just kind of one of those sort of mid-game warm-up rounds, Now we're getting into the real stuff here. Now we're getting to some interesting stuff here. Let's see.
All right, and Ralius locks in. And where's Bear Patriot going to go? Let's figure it out here. Oh, okay, and it ends up being max south Portugal. Okay, yeah, they both go max north there, and it's actually max south. All right, we can hear stream audio through Russia and Bear stream. Okay, yeah. Bear Patriot, you probably can't watch the stream while playing. It's probably bad.
It is just a recommended practice to just, not accusing anyone of anything, but it is important to just leave all options for, for situations out of the game, just muting the stream, just removing yourself from that, participating in the tournament just with a nice, clean tunnel vision into the game and not with anything distracting you. So
yeah, and I will say, it's not like we're saying anything through commentating, but just to be safe with it,
exactly. Yeah, we made a conscious decision, and just to keep things, just easy and transparent and fair, and just with much less possibility for complications, I'd say. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see where they end up going here.
Circling the same sort of region here.
Indeed. It's definitely not clear where this is.
Okay. One player locked in.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't know at all where this is.
Yeah.
Okay, and Ralius getting very close there.
I think there's some coverage metas with North Mass, I think, or in terms of year. There's a couple. I missed them once or twice, and so I know that there's definitely a way to know that you're in that country, even in NMPZ.
Yeah, I think all the roads are memorizable. There was I think there's a dead fly on the screen, which kind of means I think that there's certain roads where fly metas or something. I've heard something about that. So, okay, let's see where they send here. Let's see. Yeah, the country is pretty free.
Mm-hmm. We'll let them plonk down. Hopefully, we got.
Okay, Russia and Bear is still winning. Or still watching the stream after being warned. Okay, that's we might have to disqualify him if that's true. If he's still listening to the stream after being warned about it.
Okay, what I'm not sure of is how are we hearing him anyway?
Well, because they're saying that because he's sharing a screen, right? But he
it shares audio. It shares the audio too.
Yeah.
Got it.
And so
so that's a feature, not a bug.
Yeah, we've told him 2 minutes ago almost, right? So
all right, well.
He's losing still, so it's fine. Well, it's not fine because if he's watching the stream while playing, that's pretty bad. So
yeah, we'd prefer it if if people play by the rules.
If he takes it off right now, we won't disqualify him, but if he doesn't do it right now, then
yeah. It's a very simple thing. Turn the stream off. Don't put yourself in a position that you can be, unfairly privy to information. It's very simple. So
yeah. Let
this be a warning to everyone who's participating in tournaments like this. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's childish. It's silly. Don't do it.
Yeah, we want fair play in this tournament, absolutely. So
yeah. And I think that we're more than fair in how we've explained things, and everyone is in agreement. So it's just, why do it? Why do it?
Has he turned off his screen sharing, or why is he saying, can someone chat, say what's going on? He can hear it. Wait, is he
All right.
So Slug is so good at articulating thoughts. Indeed, he really is.
I appreciate you, Gwyn. I appreciate you.
All right, let's see where Bear Patriot sends here. And he's going there. Pretty interesting. And we have a 5K from Ralius, basically. What?
Demonstratively proving that they are the winners of this round. GG's to Ralius. Apologize for that unfortunate little bit of commentary there, but you know what? It happens. We're all here to experience it together, and sometimes that means going over a couple of bumps along the way. But you know what?
Indeed.
Ralius was on smooth roads all the way to victory here.
Wow,
With a
I think
couple
there
of
was
minor bumps in between, but
I think there was a sticker meta there. I think that's how he got it, which is crazy.
let's go. Well,
That's not even something I think about, but like,
let's
I think
put
there
a
was a sticker
GG
meta, so-
sticker on their tournament card, and they will move on to
Absolutely.
the next round.
Ralius moving on, and we have a TNT showdown here. TreezErik versus Myron. Let's see how that goes.
Oh, this is going to be a nice one.
Kind of unlucky that the 2 TNT people in the tournament have to. Or no, there's 3. I forgot there's Dev as well, but
Yeah.
1 TNT member will be forced to be eliminated right here,
Yeah.
right now. Let's see who it is.
Absolutely.
Will it be Myron or TreezErik? Start the game here. Dev says, I wonder who I should root for. Yeah, that's crazy. The guy who's not from New Zealand? Wait, what? I mean, none of them are from New Zealand. Oh, I guess the joke is that TreezErik's really good at New Zealand? I don't know. I have no idea.
The lore can be confusing sometimes, so pay attention.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1 minute on the clock, just about. Both players already in the map, already just fist pump slamming the plonk down into Turkey.
They just
northern guess. And
insta-send Turkey there.
Insta-sending the west end there. And hey, that's sometimes the way it goes. Get those early rounds out of the way. Use your mental energy to really take in a round that has a much more difficult texture to it.
Absolutely, 100 damage towards TreezErik. This looks like a memorizable road. I feel like it is, but I'm not actually 100% sure. Let's see if they know it.
This is it looks like knowable territory in this particular country.
NZ import their fences for TreezErik. True. Based fence meta. I think TreezErik came up with that fence meta, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, that is cool.
It's such a vital New Zealand meta. I'm not 100% sure on that, but
we'll take all the metas in that country that we can get. By the way, it's just one of those countries that just, please, how many times?
Of course. See, we got Vamp supporting Myron here. It seems.
All right. Got some Myron enjoyers in the chat.
Myron enjoyers. True. Trees enjoyers. Wonder where they are.
I'm sure of it. Let them make themselves known. All right, and kind of I mean, it's edging towards trees guess here.
Dude, I actually was thinking about this road. I'm not joking. I'm so proud of myself. But they're very close there. Yeah, not too much damage dealt overall. Somebody asked if that was a Bali sticker. I think it was. Bali and Lombok. I think Lombok has a different sticker actually. All right, let's see where they go here.
Not that edging, Vamp. I'm sorry. I mean, like.
Oh, it's edging towards trees. Yes.
I gotta change my whole vocabulary when I'm online. I swear. Sometimes I just,
I think the internet culture is just a little brain rotted. So.
Yeah, it's just triple entendres everywhere. So what are you gonna do?
Exactly. All right, let's see where they go here. I think the country should be fairly obvious, I guess, but we'll see what the reading guess is.
Yeah. Well, the country should be fairly easy for both players. It's just I think this is actually not an easy region.
Oh. Well, that's quite a rip there, but it happens.
Oh, it does indeed. It does indeed.
All right, that's going to be a win for the trees.
GG's to Myron.
I don't know why I said the trees, but
the trees.
The trees.
The TreezErik. GG's to them. Phenomenal.
All right.
Phenomenal. I mean, sometimes rounds do look weird. Sometimes sometimes it's Reading, England, and sometimes it's downtown Johannesburg. You just never know.
Sometimes it just happens to everyone. So all right, Ralius versus TreezErik.
Indeed.
That'll be an interesting match. Pretty crazy matchup there. All right, we got not Kim card, it's actually Vamp versus Nickra. There we go. We got Vamp versus Nickra. Let's see who wins this one.
Let's go. Round 1 is about to start. We have a little preview here in front of you for you to feast your eyes on. And once again, we're looking at forests.
Bro, this looks like... Wait a second. Oh, do I know what this is? I'm trying to think. Okay, let's just see where they go here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Vamp instantly zooming in on a road.
I mean,
oh,
that's kind of the area, but again, also Nickra's area that they're going in is also somewhere that I could consider. So, yeah, the eternal puzzle that is this country. Unfortunately, it's just not going to be in both places. It has to be in one of them. Let's see. And it looks like Nickra switched their guess at the end there to the west and put themselves in a much closer proximity to Vamp's guess.
Yeah, I mean, Nickra actually was originally in Omsk, I think. So
that's good. That was a good switch.
Absolutely a good switch.
Yep. A last-minute Baltic region, vibe, and that sometimes is enough to put you out of harm's way.
Yeah. So great switch for Nickra there. Let's see what happens in the second round here. Let's see. They're both going there. Okay. I probably shouldn't say that actually, but.
Well, there could be anywhere. There could be San Antonio, or it could be.
If I say they're both
Auckland.
going there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's fine. All right, Nickra has the better region guess.
Yes. Yep. But both in North Island. Not as many points exchanged as they would have liked, but that's okay. Let's see if this could be an interesting one. I think I have a feeling about this one.
Yeah, I think I have a feeling, but
and it's not necessarily this feeling. That's the thing. It's not necessarily. Well, I don't know.
Okay,
that's why they're playing and I'm not right now.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'd get crushed, I think, by a lot of these players.
100%.
Get absolutely crushed.
Yeah.
My NMPZ
we have a lock in.
Questionable. So.
Well, I don't know about that. We got a nice trajectory for you right now.
Oh my God, Vamp is killing it.
And let's go. What a guess.
What in the world is that? That's crazy. I don't know that road. Like, I'm pretty good at Kazakhstan, but I have no idea how we got that there. That's insane. Vamp is crazy, I swear.
Oftentimes it can sneak up on you and be a nightmare country to deal with, especially as the rounds get on.
Oh yeah.
You think you know an area of the country, and you know better than you know as well as I do that that's not always something you can take to the bank. We have the next round here. Got the next round here. Nice, lush, green-looking environment.
What is?
And it
how
looks
did Vamp even know that?
Like an NI.
I mean, that's absurd, right? 1,700 damage. Delta Nickra.
Let's see. I mean, it's a lot of the times it's vibes, and it's also in the case of NI and Ireland and England, it's all about the infrastructure sometimes with the diamond signs versus the triangle signs, and there's all kinds of little things that can push you into the right direction, or you just absolutely know the coverage backwards and forwards.
Of course, and I think we got a funny round coming up here. Actually, pretty funny round. Let's see where the players stand here.
Agreed, Jordan. All right. Busy at work.
They end up going here.
I'm busy at work here.
What is happening right now?
I think there's a little bit of like lag or something, maybe.
Well, I mean, no, I'm just like Vamp is like zooming in on something. What? Wait, how did Vamp actually know the town? What? That's gonna be game. Vamp taking the win there. How do you even get that? That's insane. That's actually insane. Oh my God. Well, GG's to Vamp there. There must be some meta. He knew the town from the start. That was
insane. I mean, I don't even know what to say.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, Vamp just like 5K'd every round. What do you say about that? But yeah, that's gonna be Vamp moving on there. Wow. Absolutely insane. AK
I didn't even know it was possible to know Ecuador that well.
I guess if you study the new coverage, maybe you can get that. I'm not really sure.
Do they have Gen 4 there now?
Yes, there is Gen 4 Ecuador, and that's why I said it was an interesting round at the start. So
okay.
All right, we got Bulgaria versus Leak. Let's start the game here. I think these are both like 1700, so this is going to be quite the matchup here. Should see some excellent gameplay on both sides. Well, it's NMPZ, so you never know, but
Indeed.
We'll see what happens.
All right.
And looks like we do have bollards, but I can't see them that well actually, so we'll see where we are here. Let's see. They're going there. Okay, Leak's locked in.
Yeah, we have one lock in right now. 10 seconds left on the clock for BulgariaEnjoyer to find the spot they think that this is. Let's see if they get it done.
And BulgariaEnjoyer going slightly different
And it looks
area
like
here.
Leek has the eagle eye for the northern region of Hungary there.
Leek will take 500 damage towards BulgariaEnjoyer.
Indeed. Inflicting the first blood.
Indeed. All right, this round looks really cursed somehow. I think I know the general area, maybe, but we'll see. Leek is going in that country there. Let's see where BulgariaEnjoyer goes. You know, I wonder if we get a Bulgaria round, if BulgariaEnjoyer will just 5k it, you know? Who knows?
Summoning it into existence and then 5k'ing it.
Exactly.
Let's see. Anything's possible.
All right, Leek taking a little bit of damage there, but not much. Let's see, we got a thing over there. Not going to say anything, actually. We'll see what this is. See where the players go here.
Indeed. Confidently zooming into the map here.
Absolutely.
Definitely want to use all the time possible in order to get that nice, clean plonk. And it looks like Leek is just going to be closer. I'm guessing in southern Wales there, and it's just going to be that southwestern tip of the country. Very unique spot.
Leek is up by 1,000 health, but doesn't mean too much here. What is this? No, I think I know what this is. I guess. I'm a little confused though. It looks. Wait a second.
Luckily, we're not being called on to make the plonks.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's tough. I have a. Oh, okay. Okay, we got one guess. We got one player locked in. We got Leek locked in to this particular region, which will become visible very soon. And yeah, both going to be in Misiones province, straddling both Paraguay and Brazil on either. On either side there.
All right.
Very interesting little place.
Yeah, I was like, I thought it was Brazil at first, but I was like, it's kind of cursed. But
it's actually not the easiest Misiones I've seen. Not the easiest.
Yeah. Wait, somebody in chat said this video is only available to subscribers. What?
That would be you on Twitch.
Yeah, I don't think it should be though.
It's a live stream. It hasn't made its way into being a video yet.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. I don't really understand Twitch. Okay, that's 756 damage dealt to Leek there. It's actually an even playing field. 2,900 health for both players.
You've streamed since like in the last week or so? Since you made any changes? I don't know. Well, we'll take a look at it. See if there's a problem. Yeah. Probably isn't one, but let's just wait and see.
All right, we have a send on Leek's part there. We'll see where BulgariaEnjoyer goes here.
Mm-hmm.
Although he's got his pin down, so all right, and it's pretty much 0 damage dealt to both players there. Yeah, 28. That's pretty much nothing.
Yeah. Yep. 'Tis but a scratch. So we will move on to the next round.
Ooh. This is a pretty interesting round, actually. Looks like Leek is... Oh. Whoa, this is not what I expected.
Confidently zooming. Interesting.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
They both sent the exact same spot. What the heck?
Wow.
They know something there, right? Like, they clearly didn't just go on that town randomly.
Well, I mean, just coastal vibes.
Coastal Sri Lanka. Yeah. Interesting. I kind of thought it was Philly, actually, at first.
Oh, all the coconut palms, I guess.
Oh, somebody said Shrikar. I didn't see the Shrikar. Low-key findable. True. Yeah, I thought 5K. Yeah, it's possible we saw a 5K there, but
it's a 5K. There are 5K places. I've 5K'd a couple times in Sri, but it doesn't happen often.
All right, we'll see where the players send here. Urban Kazakh, not the easiest thing, and ends up being Shuchinsk. Yes, just Shuchinsk. Pretty much impossible to get that exactly, but
yeah, the northern can be tough because it spans a pretty wide region and it has more coverage than the middle or some parts of the south and the west. So it's like, you might get caught up in a weird situation.
Absolutely. Let's see where they send here. Yeah, the country, they both got that. Oh, and it's max south. What?
Wow. And they both just slam it into Rajasthan there, it looks like.
Wow, Ralius would 5k that probably, but unfortunately they're not Ralius, but that's crazy actually. I totally thought that was Rajasthan, to be honest.
Yeah.
I totally thought that was Rajasthan, but all right. This is the craziest game we've had, maybe.
The state of princes, as it is known, Rajasthan.
2,000 damage after round 10. Like, they are playing so well. Insane. Rajasthan bait, true. It literally, like, this is very Rajasthan bait. All right, let's see where they send here. Leak is going there. BulgariaEnjoyer is going.
All right, Leak is down with the guess. Let's see. It looks like...
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Any last minute adjustments? Any last minute? Wow.
What?
Interesting.
Okay. BulgariaEnjoyer making a last minute
Wow.
switch. And it might be game. No.
Ooh.
Leak at 57 health. Oh
How
my
do you-
god.
that was quite a switch, because honestly,
Wow.
for my money, I thought that Leak was more in the ballpark. I didn't think that it was going to be some coastal ish North Carolina stuff. I mean, yeah. Wow.
I think there was a southern pine in the background, but
Maybe.
it's not a free North Carolina by any
No.
means. Like,
Maybe someone
Yeah.
just planted a southern pine there just to mess with us. You know, you never know.
true. Could have been Illinois, but they planted a southern pine, you know. It's exactly what could have happened there.
Downtown Mr. Beast. You're exactly right. Exactly right, Jordan.
Yeah. All right, let's see what happens here. Leak on 57 health. Can he pull off a comeback, or will Leak, die? So I don't know. All right.
In a video game.
In a video game, indeed.
Google Maps the video game.
Oh, and they're going maybe different areas here. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Who will take the win here? Will it be BulgariaEnjoyer or Leak? It's going to be BulgariaEnjoyer with the victory there.
Yep. GG's to League. What a excellent. I mean, we're going up and up. We got an 11 round game there, which is
11 round game. Insane.
a fan favorite. Seeing lots of rounds, seeing the players sweat it out in higher multis and harder locations. It's great. It's what we're here for.
Absolutely. So we'll have BulgariaEnjoyer versus Vamp. That'll be crazy. We got Lodi versus Zagdan.
We're
Let's see.
moving towards the sort of end stages of this tournament. It's sort of taking shape. Over the last couple of hours, we've seen some amazing players take a bow. We've seen everything else under the sun. So thanks again for everyone who's hanging out. Everyone who was hanging out earlier. I appreciate all of the support taking part in this tournament.
Absolutely. We are going to the last, what is this? I can't count actually. Something like 8 games left, seems. So pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Pretty
absolutely.
insane here.
Yeah.
I don't know why it amuses me seeing a Poland flag and then an
I
Indo
know,
flag
it's
right
great.
next
It's
to each
great.
other.
Nice symmetry, right?
It is pretty cool.
Very different countries, but nice symmetry there with the flag.
Exactly. Very similar flags, just upside down, basically. So
Indeed.
pretty cool.
All
I wonder
right.
if they're could you imagine if they're rivals because of that? They're like, your flag's mine upside down. No, I don't know.
There's got to be some. Maybe there's a GeoGuessr rivalry. Who knows? I mean,
Maybe a tiny bit of rivalry,
decent sized communities in both countries, right? So,
Absolutely, yeah.
and growing every day. And
I swear, half of the players I play in ranked are Polish. It's
absolutely. Oh,
insane.
There's a lot of people in that country who are placing very highly. So,
Yeah, and then
There's a
the
lot.
Indonesian GeoGuessr community is getting a lot bigger, which is
Yes.
great to see. So
yeah, we see Mr. GeoChiko amongst others, amongst Lodi and GeoChiko and all the other goats in the Indonesia community, and everyone else in the Polish community as well. So,
absolutely,
thank
All
you,
right, and
everyone.
that'll be
Thanks,
1,500
man.
damage towards Lodi, but it doesn't matter. It's NMPZ. This round even is quite hard, so we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is this actually? This is weird.
All right. Well,
Let's see.
1 minute to figure it out. The ball is in their court, and we have Zagdan zooming in. He's zooming in. He's feeling it.
All right, yeah, we do have a
see if Lodi
zoom from
feels the same
Zagdan.
way.
See where Lodi goes here. Oh, we got a lock.
We have a
from
lock in.
Zagdan. See what happens with Lodi here.
All right. Any last minute decisions?
All right, and we have looks to
We
be a
have
very different send who's going to be correct.
different vibes, and it looks like Zagdan is
Zagdan.
on the money there.
pulling off the win
Zagdan is
there.
on the money. It's going to be GG's for Lodi, who exits the tournament, loses the match. Great performance. But this time around, it is Zagdan who wins the match and gets the immaculate Argentinian vibes and was able to place it.
I just love how random Argentina is too. Like, this is right outside this town of Formosa, but like
nobody would guess near a city there with that kind of coverage. Probably.
I know. I was thinking like over here, some crazy like who goes like over here? That's insane.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, not the easiest Arg in the first place. So.
Not at all. And Zagdan was right on the money there, and very quickly too. So I think it just goes to show you that getting a lot of reps in the game, and I'm pretty sure that Zagdan is someone who plays the game a lot. I run into him a lot. He's been featured on a number of my videos, and 100%. I think it's just it's reps. It's just getting the confidence and doing it with a lot of health and not on the back foot. Again, just provides an extra layer of security in your guesses and can lead to one of those flawless type victories.
Absolutely. GG's to both players there.
Indeed.
See, I think we have Mei versus Yoav next. That's crazy. Like, I think they're both around 1600 too. So
yeah. Both excellent
insane
players. There's no shortage of excellent GeoGuessr talent in this tournament player pool here.
Oh, absolutely. All right, and we have, I think they'll both get the country here, but the region guess is not very clear. So let's see where they go here. Let's see, Mei is going there, and Yoav is going there. Yoav just locks it in. Okay. Let's see who's correct here.
Probably not the most knowable road, but who knows? It's tough. The tried and tested strategy of guessing in Chile is just plonk, hope for the best sometimes, especially if it's north. It's so hard to tell unless you're on like, an iconic, highway. And they are knowable, but, a very difficult country. Very unique.
It's just kind of like a latitude vibe. Like you just gotta guess the latitude.
Yeah, you go in Temuco or you go in Puerto Montt, or you're going to go to the O'Higgins place, like all the way down south. You just never know. And it's like thousands of kilometers sometimes in between these places, or at least hundreds.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of agreed with Mei's guess for Chile more. I thought it was like more north, but I mean, that's just randomness, a little bit. So, although maybe it isn't randomness because Illustra says that's a very gettable Atacama. Okay.
The Chile confidence.
Yeah,
is palpable in the house tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Ralius is just like, I would have 5K'd.
100%.
They're probably not wrong, though.
No. I mean, listen, you play enough rounds. You know the Atacama.
Exactly.
Driest desert in the world.
It's free,
Yeah.
This round, however, is not free. I actually have no idea what this is, so. We'll have to find out. See, they're going very similar areas here, it seems.
Yeah.
And it's Germany. That's insane.
And you're seeing something that you see a lot between good players, and that when they're wrong together a lot of the time. And I'm sure that you notice the same thing, is that the vibes can sometimes be, telekinetically transmitted between the players in some way, and they just kind of think the same thing, even if it's wrong. Interesting.
Yeah. I think with the road being as decrepit as it was, I don't think you go Germany there. Like, that's crazy.
Probably not.
I definitely preferred their hungry guesses, but
yeah,
certainly just not quite right.
That's the bad road meta in Germany is on a small list of places, I guess.
There's somebody out there that's mapped all the bad roads of Germany.
100%. There's 6, waiting, and they know all of them.
And they're waiting for that one round where they get a horrible Germany road.
That's right. It's like bam.
All right, and that's going to be
300
very small damage.
Yep.
Very small damage there.
Yep.
Oh, we have a sign for the first time ever.
Let's go.
An actual sign.
Let's go. It is. I
wonder if that's findable. I bet it is.
Maybe.
But
we only have a minute. I don't know if they're going to let each other do it. I don't know if that's the strat, but maybe it is. Who knows?
It might be findable. It might not be.
Signs in English, so.
Oh, TreezErik making a guess in the chat, but he said never mind immediately after. So, pretty funny there. I do that a lot where I try to guess in the chat and then I'm like, oh wait, that was like the worst guess ever. Let me take that back now.
It's okay. No, it's unfortunately, Eric, it's on the internet forever. We will not never mind.
True. Exactly. You have been endlessly shamed.
Endless.
The rest of your life.
Yep. Internet eternity. That is a joke. All right,
Bro, I feel like my videos are just like me endlessly embarrassing myself, you know, just like, oh, like sending Canada on Uruguay, and it's just like, oh, it's there forever.
Yeah, well, you know, we're
I'm proud
our
of it,
biggest
though.
we're
I'm
our
proud.
biggest critics, you know, our own biggest
Exactly.
critics. And
All
we
right.
have another one of those, you know, double
Oh!
5K situations there.
Akwanga is a decently sized town, actually. Like, this is actually findable.
100%. A lot of, honestly, like, there's very few, like, I mean, I, you know, maybe not in a minute, but, you know, you give me 40 minutes, I might find it.
Absolutely. Okay, this round looks like the country is relatively free here, but okay. And Yoav's a little bit closer, it looks like, but it's not much damage at all. Very close game so far after round 5.
Yeah. Maybe this one's going to go the distance and just give us another wonderful double-digit experience. So let's just see if they keep, you know, keep up with the findable places.
Could be, absolutely.
These two are going to find it. So,
and let's see where they go here. Oh, Mei insta-sending after about 5 seconds there.
I like it. I like the confidence because maybe it's a knowable place. So,
and then Yoav.
Make them know it in 5 seconds, I guess, is the mandate here. So, and it is going to be a Thessaloniki area up north in Greece, and Larissa being Mei's guess, sort of in the middle of the northern part of Greece.
600 damage here could actually matter because, you know, they've been playing so well. So we'll see if that 600 actually matters. All right, we have another free country here. It looks like
pretty free, but comes at somewhat of a cost. You know, especially for Mei, who's on the back foot in terms of health. So, you know, let's just see.
Somebody said, Sword Slicer, when will the tourney be 5 seconds NMPZ? True.
A PNG tournament.
I would actually be down for, like, what if we did a 10-second NMPZ tournament? Could you imagine?
Oh, I can imagine. I think people would love it.
I actually think that sounds kind of fun. Because we could vary it up, too. Like, this is kind of a more standard tournament style. We could do other...
Sky is the limit, Sword. The sky is the limit.
Absolutely. A lot of free countries in this one, I've noticed. So I guess that also takes part in why the game's going to round 8 here. But
that would be a quick tournament. That indeed would be.
It would be a lot quicker. That's indeed true. I'm fine with the pace that it's going at right now for sure.
Yeah,
though.
You know, nice, not too leisurely, but sort of, you know, a sub 5 hour extravaganza. So, you know, a smaller part of your day.
I mean, to some degree, like 32 player tournaments are going to be pretty long, but
I don't mind this length. I think honestly, it's doable. And
yeah, I mean, we're not at 3 hours yet, even. So.
No, but we maintained a pretty decent amount of people in the stream.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you guys for all tuning in so far. So
absolutely.
Going on to the last,
this is a live experiment in sort of simulcasting. The first time was, well, an accident, I guess. Oh, that was a funny one. But
yeah.
No, this is a good concept, I think. I
was at a dining hall, and my Discord says Sword Slicer is live, and I was like, what? I was like, what's happening? And then I'm like, oh wait, does this have anything to do with Among Us? And I look on the stream, and it's
yeah, and I'm testing Restream to try to make sure that it works, and I just go live randomly doing some solo gameplay, and luckily it was only a minute long, and I realized afterwards, and so. You know, I didn't want to give everyone cardiac arrest.
Yeah. All right, and let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, I just realized the final match is going to be a best of 3. Somebody just mentioned that. That's actually going to be so interesting to watch.
Indeed.
It's going to be 3 different maps, one of them being a varied world, the constantly feared varied world map. So we'll see what happens with that. Dude, I need to memorize these roads at some point because... I kind of hate getting them in ranked because I always like blunder them. Like,
have you done an Australia stream yet?
I did, but it wasn't like a road memorization type thing.
Yeah, for all of you who are watching who don't know, I mean, Sword Slicer does these streams where he takes on a country for, you know, sometimes multiple streams, and it's an awesome way to learn the game or to get. It's probably not the beginners level stuff. It does go through the, you know, the Plunkett. But,
whoa, and that's going to be game, actually.
Game for Yoav there.
Wow, that's not even an easy Queensland, I don't think. Like, I feel like, I don't know if I'd go there per se, but
that's tough. And honestly speaking, especially with newer coverage, the difference between what would normally be a Queensland lock and like an SA or even a WA round, I mean, everything's on the table because, well, the colors really come out here. And so I can totally understand why someone would go in a different region of the country.
This is so cringe, but if you turn around, it's free because of the white car and short reflectors.
There you go.
It's
but
so
you know
funny.
what? NMPZ is not free. That is the message that we want to get across here.
Absolutely. And I'll be Yoav taking the win there.
GG's Yoav.
Going on to face.
GG's to Yoav. And it's going to be, Yoav and Zagdan are going to be facing off against each other in the next series of rounds. Moving in, Dev versus Yannizo.
This feels like a round for some reason that Dev will just like 5k, but I'm trying to think. Maybe not. Maybe Yannizo will 5k, actually. So
Arpan says something very poignant. He says, it's like gambling 100%. You're gambling with your ELO. 100%. I agree. I think that's a great way to compare the two things.
Yeah, like you never know when your opponent will send South Africa and Australia or if they'll play like an absolute madman. So
Indeed.
That's what it feels like playing ranked. You're just, whoa, Dev zooming in on something. What?
That too, Ilasser. That too. You're also gambling with your sanity. Very, very.
Oh, true. Absolutely.
Very good point. All right, and we have Dev locked in. Yannizo making some last-minute decisions.
And is that game?
That might be. That is it. Yannizo is eliminated. It is. What is it? Gulf of Mexico, like Houston. There is that where we were? Yeah, basically Galveston. Okay, so the Gulf region of southern Texas. There.
Wow, I'm trying to think actually how this is even gettable because obviously it's like a maybe Texas California 50-50 with the.
Well, I like the palm. The palms are good for that, and like it's very flat. Obviously, I could see it being close to a beach. Maybe I wouldn't necessarily be able to get Texas unless I'm able to read something off that plate, or there was some other artifact there that provided some additional confirmation about where in the U.S. you are. And unfortunately for the U.S., you just have to learn a bunch of weird random stuff in order to like really make sure that you're where you think you are. Oh,
absolutely.
It's a tough one. U.S. You could probably literally just specialize in the U.S. and somehow win more than you did before.
Yeah, and it's sometimes country blunders happen and stuff. Like even yesterday, I sent Nigeria on like literally a Kenya car. I don't know how I did that.
Absolutely,
it just happens. I don't know. Like sometimes your brain just boop.
It does. Sometimes you just can't put 2 and 2 together. Sometimes 2 and 2 equals 7, and you're
exactly.
just you're unable to fathom it. It's just the nature of the game. It really is unlike any other game.
Indeed. All right, we got Malle versus Ronnilol. Oh, it said Malle was gone for a second, but I think Malle's back. So
yeah, they were having an issue with Discord, but I think that they're.
Oh, shoot! Should we? Actually, I won't start the round until people are doing good. So
that's fine. That's what we got the preview mode.
This will be an insane game. This will actually be an insane game. Like Malle and Ronnilol are very, very good players. I'm trying to think how many times I've played both of them in ranked. Malle and I go back and forth. I feel like with ranked, and then. I played Ronnie like once, maybe. But that was when he was 1100, so he's like way better now. Are we good with Malle's game here?
If we are, then we can start. I'll let you get the final check in there in the Discord, and it looks like we're good.
I'm actually just going to start it. I think it's
all
probably good.
Okay.
Yep, all good.
All right, here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Malle versus Ronnie. Let's go.
Let's see what we got here. All right, Malle doing a worldwide zoom across the entire map there. See, they're both zooming in on some stuff here.
Mm-hmm. Some things that will be revealed later.
I don't actually know how free this is. It doesn't look.
Yeah, don't think it's. I don't think it's free, but
no, I don't think so. It feels like it should be for some reason, but it's like not. Yeah.
That Galveston wasn't free. I don't know if this is either.
Barla Duck says, I played Ronnie once on a 15 lose streak, and I sent Turkey on Kazakhstan. That is quite the blunder, but it happens to all of us.
Oh, I'm sure I've made worse plonks against Bar.
Yeah, I've definitely said
100%.
worse things than that. So,
Oh yeah.
all right, Ronnie getting slightly closer there. Yeah, it did vibe UK or Ireland, but I actually just realized it looked like we were driving on the right.
I don't
which is
mind the
kinda
NI
weird.
guess. There's a lot of like, yeah, NI can look totally strange sometimes for sure.
Well, it also looked like we were driving on the right, so I was kind of confused.
yeah,
I was kind of like, are we even? Like,
you got to take the driving left or right with a grain of salt sometimes because cars can cross lanes.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think that's what was happening as well.
Maybe.
Okay, well, we have whatever this is. I'm trying to think. See, Malle not zooming in anywhere. Ronnie is making some adjustments, it seems, but not totally sure where we are.
It's one of those, maybe one of those places where being sure is, maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe you gotta just like take your time.
Yeah, we'll see where Malle ends up going here, and where Ronnie sends. I mean, Ronnie has not sent yet, so
Absolutely.
all right, Ronnie just locked it in.
Yep,
and
we've got to lock in 10 more seconds in which for Malle to make a final determination.
Okay, and it looks like Malle has put down the pin, and they're basically at the same place there.
Okay, well, yeah. Yep, two great players just trying to get an inch from each other's life total. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Brazil is just one of those countries you got to really take your time, make sure you're not blundering, because you can easily send wrong sound to Brazil so easily.
Indeed.
All right. Oh, we got Matjaz in chat. What's up, Matjaz? We have Malle versus Ronnie here. And let's see. We got Ronnie zooming in on something. Malle, just as in the last round, hasn't zoomed in yet.
Yeah, their own unique style to approaching a round, and everyone's got it. Everyone's got their own way in which to feel comfortable with the round. They've felt like they've put enough time into the picture, and well, maybe it's time to get into the map because, well, time is ticking. And now with Ronnie guessing, 15 seconds have been placed onto the clock. Doesn't matter how many of the minute is left. A Planck will make it 15 seconds, and it looks like we have essentially an equidistant wrong country from both players.
Wow, yeah. Both players got very different
within
vibes
reason.
there,
Only 400 kilometers separate their two guesses, and so it's only going to be a handful of points over in Malle's direction. And so we move on to the fourth round.
I think it's funny when both players get very different vibes, and they're both reasonable. But
absolutely. And that's honestly the best. That's GeoGuessr at its best, in my opinion, is where it is possible to be wrong and right at the same time.
Absolutely. 600 damage. That's crazy. Indeed. All right, let's see where this is. We got Malle. Malle is the one zooming in first here, which is interesting. Maybe they're more confident about this one. Who knows? Ronnie has not zoomed in on anything yet.
No.
I am not entirely
taking a page from Malle's playbook of just kind of taking a little bit more time to appreciate the round, take all of the information and see, have I had this location before and how did I do? Was I upset afterwards or was I fist pumping? Let's see what happens.
1.6x damage could be decent with this kind of round here. We'll see. All right, and Malle getting closer there. That's actually a lot of damage.
It is.
Probably. Yeah, 1800. Wow.
Yeah,
that really turns the tide of the game.
Offers the most from the warping of the projection, right? So everything can feel closer, but actually be much farther apart. It is a very large country.
Absolutely.
Probably about the same size as the United States, give or take.
Indeed. And what is this? This
contiguous, not including Alaska and Hawaii.
Looks like quite a tricky round, actually. Yeah, I actually have no idea what this is, really.
Yeah, I have like a couple of thoughts. I don't know how good they are. Let's see.
Oh, and it's Poland.
Downtown Poland. I thought about Denmark too. I definitely was thinking about Denmark, yeah.
I honestly thought it was Denmark or Germany. I didn't think about Poland at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, double white lines can be in both. It's just there's a few other things, I guess, that pushed Malle in the correct direction of the country of Poland. But it's still in the game. Ronnie has not. There's no giving up yet. There's still time left in this game for either player to emerge victorious.
Okay, I have a feeling we're going to see both players insta-send this, actually. I think.
I think that's what we're going to see.
And this actually could be really bad for Ronnie. If he's
Is Malle going to take that extra 10 seconds to consider it? It does end up paying off. They were only a little bit away. It's going to be a third of Ronnie's remaining life total of 300 at that point, and round 7 upon us right now. And, well, we may be seeing at this point the final round of this particular matchup. Let's just see. It's not necessary, but it's a possibility. It
was very scary for Ronnie, but he made it through, and we'll see what happens in this round here. I don't really know what this is either, so this could be bad for malle, actually, depending on where they send.
Let's see.
Kind of probably a toss-up round.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy.
We'll just have to see where they send. I just have no idea. Ronnie?
Yeah, not that confident. At least I wouldn't be if I was sitting in front of the game table right now.
Wherever malle goes could decide the course of the game here. And, that's probably death, actually.
That is, yeah. Unfortunately, both were good guesses. Wow. And in a normal round, that wasn't a, when they weren't dealing with a very low life total, it wouldn't have been a problem for either player to be in that situation. But unfortunately, when the game gets longer and the rounds get up there, even a little mistake can prove fatal for the tournament life of a player in GeoGuessr.
Absolutely, and that was a very close game, but malle taking the cake there. And
eating it too. Yep.
Indeed. And we were down to the last 7 games, it looks like. I don't know why I said 8 previously. Looks like we're down to 7 here. All right, we got Ralius versus TreezErik. Crazy. Yep. Why does the car look weird here? This is kind of strange. Okay, let's see where they go here. The car looks quite strange. I don't know if it means anything. It probably doesn't mean anything, actually, but yeah, we'll see. All right.
We have Ralius locked in. TreezErik with just mere seconds in which to make a final determination. Are they able to use those seconds to their advantage? And it looks as though
both of them region guessing. Lesotho there.
Absolutely.
Lesotho.
Knowers and enjoyers of the country of Lesotho.
Also, I love the TNT support and hate in the chat. Very nice.
That's good. You know what? I like it.
We got Myron saying, I'm TreezErik's biggest fan, but then Dev saying, no, we're the biggest haters. That's crazy.
Good conflict. This is good. This is it's whipping up some emotion. I like it. All right.
Some TNT self-hate. We love to see it.
40 seconds left on the clock. Both players trying to think about the area that they're in. We have
quite a difficult round.
Not the easiest, but it looks as though we have some confidence here. And Ralius has enough of it to lock in their guess and place the ball in TreezErik's court with the customary 15 seconds after a guess.
Yeah, this is quite difficult, but they actually both got the country. I'm not even sure how they did that, actually.
Well,
but
that's why they're the goats. It's why they're the goats, you know.
They're very, very good. So, all right, only 200 damage after the first 2 rounds, so that's quite solid so far.
Indeed.
This looks like 5Kable somehow. I mean, with the water everywhere, right? You got to assume this is like a memorizable lock, but
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't know where. Diff K says free road. Maybe it is free.
Free road. Let's see. It's on the table. Are players willing to accept free points in GeoGuessr? According to somebody. Not me.
Yeah,
not me.
To somebody. I definitely know. Oh, TreezErik's locked in something that looks like it might work, actually.
Here we go.
This could be big damage, potentially.
Is this Prince Edward Island, or is this Manitoba, or is it Alaska? We have no idea.
It could only be those 3, of course.
Those 3 are the choices.
Oh, and TreezErik with the 5K. That's 5K. Insane.
Let's go. The second 5K of the tournament.
TreezErik will be known in history as the second 5K in the Swordmungus.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Very nice. I thought PEI, true.
No joke. Those were real thoughts I had, Jordan. I'm with you. I was thinking it.
We had a blackback sign.
Yeah, I know. I was just I said it randomly, but I also thought it.
Okay.
So yeah.
No.
We'll leave it at that. Leave it at that.
Malle says, either way, I'm definitely going out against Dev in the Discord. Crazy. Well, we'll see. You never know what can happen. Dev can mess up.
You never know. It's important to be humble, but you also sometimes just gotta know when there's a possibility. You know, just seize the opportunity.
I think we could see a Malle flawless against Dev. I think we could see it happen.
It could happen, you know? One time, you know, you just wake up and everything looks like PEI. It doesn't matter where it is in the world, and you just make horrible guesses. It happens.
Exactly.
In this game. It happened to me 5 minutes ago.
Look, I mean, I bet Dev is shaking in his boots right now. He's probably like, man, I don't want to face this malle guy. He just seems too good. That's probably what's happening.
Maybe. There's a lot of different conflicting emotions that are going on in these sort of high intensity tournaments and rounds of GeoGuessr, you know?
Exactly.
It's as much a game against yourself as it is, you know, a game against the other player. You know, got to keep your head above water mentally in this game.
Indeed. And TreezErik, I think actually losing a little bit of health on country he's pretty good at, actually. I think he's really good at Norway, actually. But Norway is so hard and so random.
There had to be at least one person good at Norway, and I'm glad that it's him.
I think it's TreezErik and Debre are like really good at Norway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
But Norway's so weird sometimes. Like,
oh no, it is every time, almost every time. You have to just, you know, you just gotta just confidently send something and know that there's a 75% chance you're wrong.
Indeed. And let's see, pretty hard to region guess here. They're both lining something up. I actually have a thought about this round. It's probably wrong, but okay, my thought was not right at all. I almost thought it was like outside of Francistown or something, but yeah, Ralius actually sending near there, losing some health there. Not
a country I've taken the time to really learn. There are some learnable aspects of it, but you know, you gotta pick and choose the amount of you know, consecutive hours that you put into this game sometimes.
For that round, there's probably not much to learn. It's probably just like, I mean, you could probably learn that road maybe, but I don't know. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
And let's see where they go here. Wow, they're both like so good. Like their guesses are so precise so far. Like there's not much to say. Honestly,
this is high level GeoGuessr right here.
This is very crazy so far. We have a weird commit here from TreezErik. I don't know if it's right. It's not. That's going to be big damage in France. 1400 Delta TreezErik, evening out the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, giving some a little bit of, you know, a reset of sorts.
Indeed. We got some Gen 2 coverage. I think it's Gen 2.
Well, we got the wide blur. It's probably Gen 2. I'm not the camera gen goat, but it looks as though it is.
Seems like it.
It's not Gen 1, I know that, but
actually very close. I wasn't even totally sure that was Italy, but I definitely thought about it. But all right, pretty much negligible damage there.
Yeah, round 8. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it looks like Europe again.
My thought was just look at copyright. Look at copyright. All right, let's see where this one is here. I have an idea, but you never know. You never know where it might be.
No. You never know until you guess.
Indeed. All right, and they're both somewhat similar areas here. We'll see where they end up sending. You never know. Oh, this could be interesting here. This could actually be interesting.
It's one of those areas of the continent there. It's just like you think it's a lot easier than it really is, but when the multis get higher, that just puts the pressure on places that aren't really super region guessable in a lot of cases.
Are we gonna see a switch from Eric? Are we gonna see a switch? We do not. And Eric is really close there. What? All right.
This kind of like talks about what I was saying. That's how the 1,000 points in the same region of Germany.
Yeah, 1,000 points in Germany. It's like
in literally the same like region ish.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought it was Poland. I actually thought it was Poland.
No, I was pretty sure. I was reasonably set on Germany there, but I always reserve 100% for
Vamp,
not European countries generally.
Vamp, your game can wait for a bit, if needed. We could do Zagdan and Yoav first if BulgariaEnjoyer is okay with that.
All right, so.
All right, let's see where Trees and Ralius go here. Both absolute goats, but can they defeat this round, I guess?
There's some things I find hard about this round. I mean, I kind of understand where Ralius is going here, but again, I could see somewhere else too. The houses look different to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea where this is. No idea whatsoever. Let's see where they go here.
Sort of fall/winterish looks like kind of coverage. I'm not sure.
All right, and they're both at very different areas. And
Ralius Hungary
goes Hungary with the win there.
So
insane.
They had they made the switch. They were in Bulgaria for a second, I think, before, and they made the switch over to Hungary.
That's crazy. I kind of thought that was France. Actually, I thought
I understand Eric's guess for sure. That's a GG's, and Eric has been eliminated, but not without a fight. I will say, without a fight. And that's the kind of GeoGuessr you can expect from that level. And that's been an example of it here just now, and we're here for it. And
absolutely.
Ralius is going to take the W there. And,
Ralius taking the W.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving on.
Okay.
All right.
Vamp versus BulgariaEnjoyer. All right.
Well, I hope everyone's been enjoying themselves and making their way into like these latter stages of the tournament. And yeah, we still got quite a few people in the stream. So whether you're watching or just putting it in the background or whatnot, or if you've fallen asleep with your laptop open, who knows? But either way, I appreciate, and we both appreciate, the show of support and the level of excitement for this. So,
absolutely, guys. Like, it's crazy. Like the level of support we've gotten. Like the fact that 32 people signed up in like 25 minutes is insane. Like, we didn't even expect that.
What
at all, so.
A guess from BulgariaEnjoyer is apparently Idaho Enjoyer as well.
Oh
apparently,
my God, yeah. He loves Idaho.
Yeah,
he definitely does.
Yep, beautiful state. But those large, square, and oddly shaped states there in the sort of middle to western part of the U.S. can look the same sometimes, unless you're looking for very minute differences. So we should see
BulgariaEnjoyer change his name to Bulgaria and Idaho Enjoyer. That'd be pretty sick there.
Absolutely. We need an enjoyer of every location as the handle in GeoGuessr.
An everything enjoyer.
That's
I
right.
Guess.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. William saying great tournament so far. Thank you. That's actually
appreciate the comment, William.
My IRL friend, actually.
Let's go.
Shout out to him. Shout out to William.
William is a goat. Let's go.
Absolutely. We actually his nickname in my friend group is Krillium. So shout out to Krillium.
Love it.
All right, let's see where they go here. They go Max North Norway, Vamp killing it. BulgariaEnjoyer actually going Sweden, but quite close. So the vibes were there.
Yeah, they were
definitely there.
Yeah. Getting north there, I mean, yeah, but I listen. There's been rounds where I see, I see north immediately, and it's Stavanger or something like on the very south tip of Norway or something, like happens.
Oh my God, this is funny. So ground.Jordan says, "Yeah, I went to sign up an hour after it opened, already closed." That's Aura. That's so funny.
That's a funny comment. We like that.
Yeah, I actually we were talking. We were like, I think we'll get 32 people. We were like, I think we'll get it, but like. We didn't realize it would just be like honestly, just like insane. I don't know, like people were lined up for it practically. So insane.
Yeah, there's people like the game. There's enjoyers of this game.
Wait,
Bulgaria and otherwise.
Okay, they're both gonna know the country, so I could say this. Martabak is like a type of like pancake dessert. I actually know what that is, and Talor is egg. So this has something to do with like some egg cake dessert. That's
cool.
Crazy.
It's like the ingredients of like what's in the dessert.
Wow, that's so cool.
Awesome.
Actually. Yeah, it's so fun learning a language, and then you're in GeoGuessr and you're like, oh, I actually understand like what some of these things mean.
Absolutely.
Like, that's
just
nice.
Just like when you see the word toko, it means store, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. It does indeed.
And I believe that word is actually something that is also used in Holland as well, in the Netherlands as well. Sometimes you'll see a lot of like toko. I've seen them. And I've seen them in here too. Like,
pretty nice. Wow, guys, Vamp down below 2,000 health. That's kind of unexpected, but BulgariaEnjoyer could pull something off here. And let's see, we got this round here. I was actually going to show you guys what Martabak looks like. It's pretty epic.
What's in it?
It's like a type of like pancake, essentially. Like if you look at this, like it's a pancake, and you can like fill it up with things inside of it, basically. So. Some kind of egg pancake, I guess. But yeah. Oh, we actually missed the round. They both just sent Germany, though. Did kind of
That's
look like
okay. We
Germany.
had a little mini cooking sub stream going on. It's just fine.
You got to show the lore, the
Yeah.
Martabak lore. So
Absolutely, it was worth it. All right. So it looks as though Vamp is operating with relatively low life total, and the multis are getting higher. BulgariaEnjoyer with 3,400 points, and we have an instant zoom in from Vamp here.
Vamp is very insane, though. I wouldn't even doubt.
Let's just see. This is interesting. Does everything come full circle?
We will see where they send here. Martabak Banka? Is that like a banka pancake, basically? Like the place banka? I don't know.
Yeah, slam. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, and I've seen like there was like a Dutch bakery that had the word toko in it.
Is that an upset? Is that game?
Full circle almost happens here. Getting the
game,
Idaho
Trevor?
guess. It's not. Is that game, Trevor?
Is that game, Trevor? Okay. All right. Well, they're both down to very low health here. 1,000 health. This is a crazy game.
Yeah,
And-
let's go. The equalizer by Vamp.
Yeah, the absolute equalizer. That's crazy. All right, let's see. Oh, and
What
this
are we
could
doing
be
here?
very
What are we doing
big.
here?
who's
We got a
gonna
lock
take it?
in. We have double lock in. Almost.
Oh my god. Wait, I
Almost.
actually don't know what to do.
Almost.
And it's Vamp.
Wow.
It's Vamp. Getting Cambodia there. It did look
GGs.
very Sri Lankan.
It did.
actually
I
look
think
very
the
like-
height of
very
the
Sri
I don't
Lankan.
know, for some reason like the trees definitely looked more like that peninsula than they did. I don't know. There's something about it. I understand the guess in Cambodia for sure, but again, Sri Lanka's a tough one. So, and you can be wrong, and sometimes it's just randomly Sri Lanka. So I understand the
Absolutely.
guess.
Dude,
Wow.
Vamp versus Ralius is gonna go.
We have
like,
that. That was
so hard.
that was a merchanting of the highest order, wasn't it?
Oh, that was a merchant for sure. But
The reverse
take it.
merchant, and we like
take
that.
it.
Yeah, big swings.
Yeah, like,
big swings.
Vamp versus Ralius is insane.
Yeah. 100%.
So next we have another insane match: Yoav versus Zagdan.
Ooh,
Go with that one.
yep. This is good. This is we're getting into these marquee matches. These main events where there's just like people have been
So much hype.
dodging bullets their entire tournament life here.
Absolutely.
some insane games, and we're getting into the near the finals.
Dude, we
Getting
got Vamp flexing. He says, I mean, without multis, I think I win still. True. I mean, that's probably true, though. It is actually probably true, but yeah. All right. Let's see.
Right. Minute on the clock here. We got another forested road somewhere on planet Earth.
Oh, the copyright's actually quite strange here. I just got to check my headset. My headset might be dying, actually. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
It's on low battery, but it's not too low. Okay, it's actually Lithuania there. Yeah, actually,
Wow.
the copyright...
Coastal Lithuania there. Interesting.
The copyright was weird because it was 23 copyrights, so
Sure.
probably not Poland, but it's hard to. Honestly, it's really hard to.
With
commit
all the new coverage that's
Lithuania.
happening, honestly, like it's just, I think everything's, that's why copyright is such a non-evergreen, difficult, and potentially problematic way to learn coverage.
There's a lot of new coverage, but Poland will either have 2022 or 2024, most likely.
Yeah, so you
But-
can eliminate the 23.
I think
I
it's
mean,
like
maybe it was a hedge. It's possible. Who knows?
I'm not even lying. It's probably under 5% of coverage is probably 2023 in Poland.
Yeah. So yeah, for that particular country, I guess you can.
You can use it a little bit. Like it is mostly reliable that 2023 will not be Poland, but it's like
I mean more as a general rule for how to, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think there are certain like use cases for like, learning copyright. But again, I think as an overall strategy, it's probably problematic because it is something that's not evergreen. It's going to change.
Of course.
Unless there's probably a couple of exceptions.
Wow, and we have a crazy. Is that the Azores? Is that what?
Yeah, that is the
Canaries,
the
actually.
Canaries. Yeah, yeah.
I
The
was-
Spanish islands in the Atlantic there.
I always mix up the islands. Like I can't
Sure.
remember the island names. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here. I think. Wait, I actually am like conflicted between two things here, or maybe even three. Oh shoot, I actually have no idea. Let's see where they go here. They'll probably know better than me. So Poland has 23. Yeah, I know Poland has 23. It's just like
apparently a small amount.
it's very rare. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very rare. Also very rare in Finland.
That's right.
Oh, okay. We got France actually.
Yeah, Montpellier down there on the south coast near Marseille, and both players are pretty much in like downtown Porto or Lisbon. It looks like
Out of the three options I thought of, I didn't even consider France.
France is tough. France is one of those countries where it's either simple or impossible.
Yeah, that's probably every country. Honestly.
A lot of like these sort of like decent size, heavily covered countries in Europe, especially.
Indeed. All right, let's see where they go here. We got a pin down from Zagdan. Oh, he's kind of between a 50-50 seemingly. Yoav has not put down his marker yet, or his pin.
I have to represent that I'm from Quebec originally, Jordan. I don't speak it, but I can pronounce it. Okay.
Based French pronouncer. All right, we got Zagdan locking it in, and Yoav going a very similar area there. Finally, some damage dealt to Yoav. We thought he was unstoppable, but takes 300 damage there. And what in the world is this? Actually, no, I think this is pretty maybe gettable.
Yeah, I think we're probably on the same wavelength, Sword.
I think so. And we got Zagdan instantly zooming in.
Yep.
Yoav yet to do so.
Yeah, he's just playing the game at his pace. You know, he's taking control of his round, and you know he's probably deep into the map in his mind. And now he's physically going in and slams it down. And it's going to be Zagdan that's going to be a little closer there, just going in the western sort of border region with Sao Paulo and Mato Grosso do Sul.
Absolutely
interesting little area. You can mix it up with areas that are a lot farther away than that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially like, you know, as you sort of go up north into like, you know, coastal Bahia, places like that where the coverage can get a little weird.
Yeah, there's just a lot of ambiguity in this game. So.
It certainly is, especially in a country as large and as complex as Brazil.
Absolutely. Yeah, malle against Dev. That's going to be crazy, bro. Somebody just said that in chat. All right, we got Zagdan getting closer again. Wait, that's actually pretty huge damage.
It's big damage. It's quite significant. Zagdan proving that he's just he's got something going on today that's getting him on the right side of these guesses.
He's cooking. He's absolutely cooking.
He is cooking.
But Yoav could throw that fire back in his face here. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got a pin lockdown from Zagdan, but it's not a commit yet. Let's see where Yoav goes here. This is actually kind of hard, I think.
It looks like a round that we had earlier.
See, Zagdan locks it in. Where's Yoav going to go? He has not placed on a pin yet. And he is going...
Let's see it.
And it's Bangla.
Wow.
That's going to be a comeback from Yoav there. Very nice.
That's huge. What a... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going Bangladesh there. I really don't. I mean, that's just... that's phenomenal. And honestly, even not even getting a bad guess in Bangladesh to boot, right?
I think it's a weird Bangladesh in the sense that it wasn't foggy like it is normally. But
GG's to Zagdan. You honestly put up a phenomenal performance today. Like really, really, like, you know, first time in this tournament, first tournament we were running, you know, Zagdan almost going the distance and, you know, getting to that very late stage against just a sea of phenomenal players.
It's very impressive. Absolutely. Like, yeah, I mean, there's just so many ways to go wrong in this whole thing, you know.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And you know, you're seeing excellent players really having to you know, put on their thinking caps, as our friend Trevor would say.
Absolutely. All right, we got malle versus Dev. I'm sure Dev is absolutely shaking in his boots here to face malle, the absolute GOAT. We'll see what happens here. Obviously, I'm joking, but it genuinely could go anyway. So,
it could.
Let's see, Myron says, me watching Dev play GeoGuessr. Oh, Zagdan said, I knew it as I guessed. Ah, dang. Scared of being 1984'd by Sword Slice at once. Little Fox in chat. So we have more TNT support here. Oh, and we got malle getting closer, cooking up Dev here. 500 damage. Very nice to see. A little bit of damage actually going. That was
a literary reference by Ilasra.
Oh, I see.
1984 by George Orwell. He didn't want. He was afraid of being spied on, or you know.
Oh, I see. You see, I don't read books. Like, I don't read books. Like, to be honest.
I listen to books mostly, but yeah, I like reading too.
No, it's funny because like I'm like a pretty nerdy dude, but like I'm just too lazy to read. Like, even back in high school, I just never read anything. Like, to be honest.
We got 2 Norway knowers here. I mean, this is like.
Oh, Molly's cooking.
I'm only ever accidentally getting a good guess there.
Dev is actually terrified right now. You can feel it through the screen.
Listen, you know what? Inflicting the first damage is no joke. It has a psychological impact. But this, I believe, is an interesting and a potentially totally knowable area. It rings a bell, but I can't for the life of me recall. And Dev's putting his marker down in a not quite the place that I thought it was, but again, I don't know.
I think there's a meta for this round, actually.
I think it has something to do with something that I'll mention after.
Yes, Ralius, you're against Vamp, yeah. All right, and malle hedging, and it's just...
That's not where I was. That's not, it was just Bratsk area.
That's not what I was thinking, yeah.
What was this? I remember I had a round recently where I got absolutely destroyed by someone who got the round there. I forget. I'll have to go
I would have sent Kazan, I think. We had like the small pines, but...
I was kind of thinking it was even further east of Bratsk, to be honest with you, but I don't know.
I mean, you would have done better than me then, because, yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro's name Sword Slicer. Of course, he studies the blade, not the book. True.
The blade is mightier.
Indeed. Myron saying, Dev, lock in. It's going to be tough to beat malle, you know. I don't know, man.
We got some guesses here.
I did just stop with the jokes, though. I actually think could go either way, so... All right, very close there. Dev getting slightly closer.
That's decent. This is a game. We're already going into round 5. Both these players have the majority of their life total. You know,
this is very close so far.
Yeah, it's on the table. You know, the W is on the table for honestly either one of these players right now. Let's just see what this round brings, because this might be one of those pivotal rounds that
it could be
that sets the vibe for the rest of the match.
We'll see what both of them go towards here. I know. Maybe Trees has taught Dev something about Philly. I know Trees is very good at Philly, but I don't know that there's that much here to say, but we'll see who's closer here. And wow, malle actually cooking the island nearly.
Wow.
Insane.
That's tough.
600 damage towards Dev.
Not nothing.
Oh, and it looks like we got a pretty interesting round here. Let's see where they send. Duck says, look south. It honestly did.
This is me on every single time I'm in Philippines rounds. I always say this to myself, and it ends up not doing me so much good. Who knows? It's so hard to know.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a southern Philippines, but apparently it wasn't. So,
yeah.
All right, malle. Wow, malle got so close there. That's crazy. Okay, 100 damage dealt towards Dev. Not
putting up
too big.
A fight.
Absolutely. Going into the next round here, I actually kind of don't know what this is.
I have an idea.
So this could be the first, like, pretty difficult round here. Yeah, I
have a little idea.
Or I say first pretty difficult round. That Russia was like impossible. So, I mean, I don't know. Let's see where malle and Dev send here. All right. It's just not very clear, honestly. We'll just have to see where they send.
I think it's one of those rounds where the more you look at it, the less you know about it.
Probably. You probably have to go off of vibes. There's just not like...
Yeah.
I don't think there's like a meta here, really. But...
We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll do a post-mortem on this round after it's done.
Of course, of course. Study it intensely. Dev has not placed a marker down. I don't think Dev knows where this is. But malle has at least locked something in. And Dev is going Portugal, it seems. Let's see who's correct. And Dev is correct. But malle hedging. I definitely respect the hedge there. So
we have Van mentioned that it was a PT guardrail.
PT guardrail, really?
It was the trees that did it more for me. It looked like the sort of northern Spain, coastal Spain / northern Portugal kind of vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the trees make sense for that area.
Yeah.
There's actually more south than I thought it would be, if anything, but All right, we'll see where they go here. Dev zooming in on a very specific location. That's kind of scary. I mean, surely it can't be that obvious, right?
Well,
actually, he's kind of scanning. He's not. I don't think he's totally sure.
Yeah, I don't know here, but I mean, I guess you know, the ocean can be helpful sometimes.
I mean, yeah, the ocean definitely helps here.
It's not a pond, that's for sure.
Could you imagine if it's a lake or something?
Yeah, it's just like some tiny lake that has like massive tide.
Yeah, it could be. You never know.
It's a lake where an asteroid just fell into it.
All right, and is that going to be game? That actually might be game there. Yep, it absolutely
That is game. GG's to Malle there. That was just what a performance. I mean, honestly, just like round for round at the beginning there, just like really like laying into the opponent and making them really work for that guess. But when the right round came up and they were able to spot the right coast, the right state in a large country with lots of coast and getting pretty close, that's GeoGuessr at a very high level, and we're here for it.
Malle put up a good fight for sure. So, yeah, I mean, GG's to both players there. All right, now we got Ralius v Vamp.
Yeah, well, to answer Molly's question, even though the regions would have regional languages like Marathi and Gujarati, Hindi still being the national language, you're still going to find it on certain places. Even, you know, it is the most widely spoken language in the country. And so, you know, it's spoken relatively widely, especially in that sort of middle region.
Okay, both of them insta-send, which is interesting. They're both insta-sending. Oh, wow, Ralius just locks it in. Vamp locks it in a completely different area, and Ralius is correct. Is that game already? No, it's not. Oh my god, 3,400 damage. Dealt towards Vamp.
Phenomenal guess there.
Wow.
Absolutely locking in that. Was that Makassar region?
It was Makassar region.
Yeah.
But this does not look like a free round, so... And it's 1.2x now, not just one, so... Let's see what happens. Yoav is the last OG Swords Forge left. Oh no.
All right. We have both players are preparing to make guesses here. And it's going to be very consequential for at least one of these players. You know, you just never know.
Indeed.
You know, of all the rounds that you've played in this country, you know, how do you put it all together when it counts the most?
All right, and oh, that's game. Wow,
that's game. Trevor,
Ralius, yeah, true.
GG's to Vamp,
taking the cake there. Although Vamp put
we have seen Vamp put in some serious work today.
Oh, absolutely,
serious work. Despite all of his self-deprecation, we know that Vamp is also a cook and a chef in the kitchen
absolutely.
of GeoGuessr.
Chef Vamp, you know.
Yep.
Vampire chef, even.
Indeed. What a combo.
All right, and we have Yoav versus Dev. Yep. Yoav, as mentioned, the last OG Sword Forge member. Let's have some hope here for Yoav. It could go anyway. It definitely could. Like, we always say that, but it's true. Like, it is.
We always say it, and we always mean it.
It is true. Like honestly, like Dev didn't even have a free game against Malle. It was just one blunder from Malle, really, that decided the whole game. So
absolutely,
dude, why am I like blanking? What is happening right now?
I guess while we're here waiting for things to continue, I hope everyone is enjoying themselves, and I hope the stream is good visual and audio quality. I hope that everyone can see and understand what's being said and it's not stuttering. I hope that's the case. If it is, please don't be shy. Please let us know if there's any of those issues.
Absolutely. We're kind of more of a test tournament in a way. The first one I've never hosted before.
But we're taking it just as seriously.
A tournament, so
no, this is time number one for me.
Pretty based. Swordmungus number one. Very cool. Pennsylvania, just doing a northeast hedge would have.
That's right.
Done well for both players there.
And we had Dev over in the western edge of the state of Wisconsin.
I found out recently that like Ohio and Wisconsin actually, and like Pennsylvania, like that whole area can just look very similar, honestly. Like all of it can. Because they're both hilly and they have agriculture, right? So it's like that kind of creates a toss-up. And they're north enough to have like northern looking trees too. It's like,
absolutely. And Minnesota's one of those very difficult places because it has almost everything.
It does.
And winter coverage.
Arpan said, like, share, subscribe. Indeed.
Absolutely.
Do all of those things.
Based.
All right, Dev dealing 1.2k damage there. Very crazy.
Thanks, William. I appreciate that. Appreciate the feedback.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, good quality stream. Thank you. Thank you, Krillium. We love it. All right, Yoav insta-sending. Crazy. Let's see where Dev goes. Dev seems to be having a 50-50
yeah, he's making,
here.
He's doing a little, throwing darts at a dartboard right now, and let's just see.
He's doing a little dance with his, with his pin.
The pin dance, and it ends up.
None of them are right, actually.
No, but proximity-wise to the opponent, not too bad. And we get the double smiley face.
Ooh, Yoav sends 2 smiley faces. Very Chad-like behavior there from
Absolutely.
Yoav.
Absolutely, we love to see it. The confidence exuded in quite a large and grand fashion. We like that.
Indeed.
And we have the next round here. We have an instant zoom. What could that mean? What could that mean?
Woomy, another IRL friend, says, great tournament, pretty epic sauce. Indeed, epic sauce indeed.
I like that word. That's a good word.
I always just add sauce to
nice compound
words.
word,
Just love saying.
No hyphen, just one word.
Got some gyat sauce action.
That's right.
Okay, that was so bad. Okay, let's go to the next round here. Pretty equal health so far. Yoav's just slightly lower, but doesn't really matter. More damage through multis is what matters.
Indeed. Yeah, exactly. This incremental work that some of these players are doing time after time, round after round, it adds up. And then sometimes it goes the other way at the end. You just never know.
Gawin says, yo, what is gyat sauce? True.
We're going to have a Q&A at some point and work out all these little bits of lore.
Of course. All right, we got Dev slightly closer there. Not going to be too bad, though. Only 800 damage.
It's not bad. Listen, it puts you in the yellow, which is a psychological point in the match where you feel as though you're on the back foot, and well, that is technically the case. But as we've seen time and time again, Yoav, as well as other players in the tournament, have been able to come back from these deficits.
Yeah, it seems like most people able to hold their own, and if they're not, I mean, that's fine. It's NMPZ.
Precisely. Yeah.
Too hard for.
It's the great equalizer of formats. Probably why everyone loves it so much. It's because anything can happen.
Absolutely, and Dev getting closer there. It's not quite game, but it's
not
looking amazing.
It's not nothing. But
Yoav's got to hope for
not in the red yet, but at the very edge of red and yellow in the health bar color coordination.
Actually, could be quite the crazy round though. Maybe something that Yoav needs here. It's not very clear what this is. So
we have palm trees, we have a yellow line, and then we have clouds. You do the rest.
See, we have some support for Yoav in the chat. Let's go.
Yeah.
The last OG Sword Forge member. Let's go.
Well, let's see if they can etch their name into Swordmongous GeoGuessr history.
Absolutely. I mean, you'll still be known as the last Sword Forge member in the first tournament anyway. So,
indeed.
I mean, that's already an accomplishment there. So we'll take it.
Actually,
I don't even know what an OG Sword Forge member even means, really. But
that's okay.
Like, who counts as OG?
It's arbitrary. We make it up, and then we change our minds. All right, so we have Yoav locking.
All right, Yoav locking it in.
He made the decision.
And Dev, where is he gonna go? He's going to stay where he is. And it's Malaysia. What?
Wow.
Wait, is that our game? No,
almost. But you can't even make this up. Now we've got an equalizer.
Wait, it's Thailand. Oh,
yeah, it's Thailand.
Did I say Malaysia at first? I think I might have said Malaysia.
Yeah, it was close. I think you were like 700-800 kilometers away, but it's fine.
Okay, well, this actually, this is kind of weird because this is a free country, but it's. Where do you go though? They might have to region guess this.
Where do you?
They might have to region guess this.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of insane. Oh my god! And
yeah,
Dev's just insta-sending. Oh, it's not gonna matter.
It's not. So equidistant, pretty much. Slight advantage to Dev there, but still anyone's game. Going into round 9, we're almost approaching double digits here. 2.6x multipliers. Both players basically at the same score.
This could be crazy. Oh my god, this could be crazy. This could actually go either way. I'm actually at the edge of my seat here. What
Let's
the hell?
go. We have...
Like this is one of the most insane games so far.
And this
could
is not...
actually go
And this
either
is...
way.
I wouldn't consider this an easy round.
No.
But I think someone kind of knows maybe where it is. Maybe. But let's just see who it is. Yoav's now making some preparations here. It's usually going to be in his signature open up the map for the first time in Slam. Let's see. More considered, considering the gravity of the situation and the tournament life on the line. Let's just see if they're able to
Oh,
be
Yoav
confident. We have a lock. Is Dev going to follow suit in the same area, or?
Oh, I think that's game, actually.
I think that, let's just
that's
see.
game.
We have about 100 kilometers.
Oh.
It's not game.
It's not game.
111 points left for Yoav.
111.
And Dev can't believe that he wasn't able to take it down right there. It's unfortunate, but it also makes the tournament that much more exciting. We're about to go into round 10.
Wait, and we get the weirdest round of all time. What is
And
this?
we get an absolute barn burner strange round, but somebody might know exactly where it is. Let's just see. The confidence is now been displayed.
Dev
has locked in. Now Yoav has to go for it. Let's just see. What is the move?
Oh, that's game.
Oh, that is game.
That's so cringy,
wow.
but it's game.
It ends in a country as tiny as the Netherlands. Consequential, though, in that it was multis were high, the life totals were low.
Wow.
You put on a phenomenal performance in this inaugural Sword Mungus tournament.
That was phenomenal. I mean, that
beautiful.
That was so close. That Brazil scared me. I was like, wow, that could just go either way.
Just the level of gameplay where even when everything is on the line, they're able to still plonk in unison. I mean, save the kind of multis that we were dealing with. They're able to get pretty close to each other in rounds that, well, there's a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of potential different countries or even regions, especially in the Brazil round. What do you think?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know where that was either.
I mean, that could have been like, Rondonia, Acre. I mean, there's all kinds of weird possibilities when you get those sort of semi-flat but hilly, tropical, but who knows how coastal places that are a complete enigma in a country that itself is kind of an enigma sometimes, region-wise. Brazil.
Absolutely. Actually, this is the right map. Arbitrary Rule World. So that's the first map. This is the best of 3, guys. This is the final.
We are in the finals.
Ralius, the India goat. 18 to 1900 usually from the Netherlands versus Dev, the epic TNT member 2000 elo. So that should be pretty insane. We're going on the first one, Arbitrary Rule World. Who is the king of the rule locks? That's the question.
We're going to find out.
And first of all, we have whatever this is. I'm not even sure on the country. I might know, but I'm not sure. Ugh. But yeah, Yoav, wow, that might have. It's funny too because that's the second last game, and that's one of the most crazy ones, I think.
Greetings to GeoPopo. Greetings,
GeoPopo in chat. Crazy.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome. You just joined in time for the finals. So
yeah.
Very,
Get the
very cool.
popcorn out and
exactly.
Let's have a great conclusion to this. Honestly, I'm very happy with how things have gone.
Yeah, no, it's been really awesome, and I mean, it's gonna be even more awesome going into the finale here. So
it certainly is.
I got my popcorn ready, based.
Fantastic.
Okay, let's see what this ends up being here. I think it's gonna be relatively free, but still gonna be some region guessing aspect, but shouldn't be too much here. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Dev slightly closer. The goat at region guessing Austria, apparently. We'll take it.
Not the easiest country to region guess.
Yeah.
But not even the most important country to know how to region guess. But again.
Absolutely not. Yeah. Definitely not.
Very beautiful, though. Indeed.
You could get all Jake Lyons action, learn all the, 200 districts of Slovenia or whatever he learned.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a moving player, there's a lot of different stuff that you kind of need to at least expose yourself to and kind of learn for sure.
Of course. Okay, Okay, let's see where this is here. They're actually in slightly different spots here. Well, let's see where they go.
Yeah.
Ralius
kind of equidistant
closer.
there. A little couple, 100 and something kilometer, 200 kilometers away. It's just not,
not too far off.
not too bad. Especially, can be a pretty difficult country to, to even get relatively close in.
And that's the thing with the U.S. too, is it's so random.
It is.
And yeah, speaking of random, what is this?
Yeah.
I mean, this is just an absolute mind destroyer of a round. I mean, this is.
Are we gonna have like an almost insta block, or is that just being put there for safekeeping? Let's see.
Dev is weirdly maybe confident here, which is crazy. I don't know how.
I like the style. The style is like exciting to watch, I must say.
Dev locking it in. I don't really know if I agree with it.
Ralius, the pressure on Ralius with just about 10 seconds to go. Let's see.
I don't know if I like Dev's plonk, but I wouldn't know as much as he knows, so I'm not sure.
And
that's probably game, actually.
Huge from Ralius.
Wow, that is game.
That is game.
Ralius taking the first game here.
That is wow. No words.
I
honestly didn't know. I mean, just the instant, the confidence that Dev was displaying there, it made me kind of question the Mindanao, I guess. But
yeah, I was not sure at all. But looks like we got a varied world for the next one. So guys, this could be insane.
All right.
Yep. Oh no, varied. Raleigh said, "Oh no, varied." All right, we got to see what happens on a varied world here.
This is where all the clips are made.
Yeah. Now some people have literally said NMPZ varied world is like literally impossible sometimes, and that's that's kind of true. It's kind of true. So we'll have to see what this means. Will Dev stay alive for one more game, or will Ralius take the whole thing? We'll find out right now.
Indeed. Finding out currently. Instant zoom in.
Why is Dev instant zooming on this?
That is the style that we've come to appreciate, actually. And then we have quickly followed by some zooming action of Ralius's. It's like looks like they're feeding off the vibes of each other. So let's see.
It's terrifying that Dev like zoomed in on a town.
Mm-hmm.
That's like how like
it is certainly menacing to see the extreme confidence, but I like it. Now the question is if the instant zoom is sometimes followed up by an instant plonk, that's even more exciting. But it looks like this is the finals. They're taking a little bit more time to consider the options as the clock winds down.
It's kind of like the Blinky moment where he zooms in on the Bulgarian town and it's the 5K. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What the hell is this? They both thought it was Brazil. I thought it was Brazil.
Yeah, the Amazonian Ecuador 50-50 is real, apparently. And
apparently.
In a varied world, I guess this is just par for the course.
Well, deals 500 damage to Ralius, so could actually matter in a game like as, oh my god, I can't word. As intense as this. So
certainly. Intense is a good word.
Molly says, I knew it was Equa. Oh, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is. The knowers. Knowers galore in this game.
Hype on a pipe. That is literally what I would say.
Indeed.
All right, let's see where they go here. I wasn't even sure that was Norway, but they were. So that's all that matters. And that deals another 500 damage to Ralius. It stacks up,
Yeah, Norway generally a country that people are typically know country-wise, but sometimes, especially on maps like this, you get those little pockets that are, who knows?
Yeah, I mean Norway's just kind of outrageous on a high player level because people still send rugs out of Norway all the time. So
it is outrageous.
But they were very close there. So
Trondheim must be one of the most plonked places in all of GeoGuessr. People just kind of middle hedging the country.
It probably is. Geopopo, to answer your question, I think Ralius is around 1900, Dev's 2000 actually. So that's kind of insane.
Yeah. This is not Tyson versus Paul.
Yeah. All right, let's see where they go here. They're in relatively similar areas, and Dev getting slightly closer, just over in Mindoro. Seems to be a common theme: 500 damage dealt to Ralius every round. So
yeah. And you know, those little jabs, you know, sometimes they don't feel like much when you're in the hot seat taking it, but you know, when you're looking at them around from a, you know, this 50,000 foot view of ours, yeah, you can see sometimes that it is consequential. It does matter. You know, they do add up.
Absolutely. I was gonna say something I don't even remember, but I was gonna say it's a varied world, and like,
yeah,
anything could happen. Like you could just get a random round that's just pointing towards some random forest somewhere.
One of the wackiest maps available that people like to play.
I was getting annoyed when varied world was the ranked map, but I still like a varied world. I think it's still pretty good. Also, wait, what's going on here?
Oh, we have
this could be interesting.
We got a lock. 5 seconds
and Dev gets the road nearly 5K'ing.
That's game, Trevor.
It is game.
That is game,
Trevor. Wow. Wait, guys, the flawless. So we have a round 1 Ralius victory and then a Dev flawless for the second game.
We are going
to
round 3.
Indeed, we are.
In a best of 3.
All right, guys, this decides everything. We have a 1 win to Ralius, 1 win to Dev. Now we got to find out who will win the ultimate title for the first Simungus tournament and get that beloved.
Sword, I'm sorry, Sword. You don't leave yourself out of the equation.
What?
You said Simungus tournament. It's Swordmungus.
Oh, Swordmungus tournament.
I didn't want you to not have the opportunity to have your name in it too. I didn't want to take all the credit here.
Of course, yeah. The Swordmungus tournament.
Absolutely. This has been something. The last what are we clocking in at about 3.5 hours? So literally right on pace with what we originally thought. And I think I think this has been fun. How about yourself? What do you any sort of thoughts before we move into this final game?
I think it could go either way here, and you know, remember guys, whoever wins this gets the Swordmung Goat role on my Discord server. Does it do anything? Not really, but you can flex on everyone in the server saying that you have that role and they don't. So that's what you get. It is literally bragging rights. So yeah, that's what you get. So we'll go in here.
Thanks, GeoPopo. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, these are like the lights in the background are these Philips bulbs that I have connected to, you know, that little bridge thingy, and just have some additional lighting. And yeah, the lighting was it's turned out pretty good. And yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
You know, I can't say my lighting is amazing, but I'm in a college dorm, so
you don't have to.
There's not much I can do.
Yeah. No, that's all good.
All right, and they're zooming in on something here. I don't even know how they know the country here, or if they're in the right country, but we'll see. We'll see if they choose correctly here. And they do. Raleigh's getting slightly closer there.
Yep, just a little bit.
30 damage, not much. So won't make too much of a difference unless it does. You never know. I was going to say, give me university vibes. Yeah,
yeah, it's that 7,000... it's that very, like, sort of, like, cool, sort of, like, fluorescent lighting.
Yeah, exactly.
School lighting.
It's pretty much the best I can do. There's not much lighting tricks to do in here, unfortunately, but that's all right. We got a little bit more damage, but it's actually going towards Ralius this time. Pretty crazy there. All right. Actually, no, it's another 500 damage towards Ralius. It's like Dev is like the 500 damage dealer, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's always 500. Road to getting Sword Slicer or Ring Light. Maybe if you guys sub enough, you know. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I don't know. A ring light probably sounds expensive anyway, right?
You don't have to get a ring light. There's cheaper alternatives.
Yeah, I don't know if that sounds worth it anyway. I mean,
just having a light on your face is kind of nice, but you don't.
I have this lamp. There's like a lamp to my left, and so it kind of lights my face a little bit. But yeah. Sword Slicer will be TikTok dancing in no time. There is a video of that existing, only because I lost a bet. Yeah.
Where are we here?
Oh, what? I should have put down my.
We have a Dev 5K in Albania.
That's insane! Oh my god.
Incredible.
I could barely get Albania half the time when I said Madeira Islands in Albania. That was a rough moment.
All right. Minute on the clock here. Dev's zooming in immediately. What does that mean? Is Ralius going to also follow suit? It looks it's up in the air. Let's see. Let's see where they plonk. Let's see what happens. But
and remember, all these roads here are memorable, so
they
could see a
are
5K going here.
Certainly, seen plenty of people do it. I haven't. I'm honestly not great at this country, but that's okay.
There are like some players who know all the Bolivia roads, and then some players who don't. Like I think Lenley knows all of them.
Oh, he's insane.
Yeah, Lenley's pretty insane.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we'll see if they know it, and they do.
Yep,
Ralius getting nearly a 5K there.
Was this near the lake there?
Absolutely.
Yep.
And Dev's still on the road, so this could throw things for a loop here.
Mm-hmm.
I
have a couple ideas.
Yeah, there are ideas.
Yeah, I have like one idea that like would be so sweet, but I don't think it's gonna pan out. So let's just see if the other players have a clue, which they probably do. And instantly both kind of vibing it out here.
All right, Dev locking it in. Ralius has not. I don't think he's put down a pin yet, although I could be wrong. This could be game, possibly. I mean, we'll have to just see where they go.
Absolutely.
Ralius going there, and
he's lying.
Just in the middle, kind of.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, right?
All right, we'll take it.
I mean, honestly, hey, let's just keep building the multis. Let's keep the game going, because honestly, this is the finals.
Absolutely, you know? It's very scary.
Yeah.
Some thin road looks maybe like Europe somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
maybe Europe, maybe Cincinnati. Who knows?
We'll have to just see. Yeah, maybe Cincinnati. True. Maybe Guatemala. You know, you never know.
Could be.
Man, I have an idea here.
I have an idea, but I don't love it.
I actually, there's like, I have like two ideas, sort of.
Yeah.
But Bar the Duck making a guess in the chat, but is he correct?
I was kind of semi-agreeing with him a little bit.
Okay, and they're both going
there. That's interesting. We've seen this before.
We have.
Recently, I think.
Raleigh's sending some cry emojis. Is he gonna stay where he is, or is he gonna...
is this for real crying, or is this just crying tears of joy? Who knows?
No one knows. And it's Poland.
It's, tears of laughter, it looks like, between the two of them.
Bar the Duck was actually correct.
Wow.
Very crazy there.
Very interesting. Hey, Bar the Goat. Let's go.
My thoughts were actually like Belgium or Poland.
I was thinking Poland, but the second one, I didn't have a second country.
Oh, fair. I mean, you would have absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, but I would have probably gone in like Gdansk and lost or something.
Yeah, true. All right. Oh, it might be Joe. I forgot, guys. Ralius is the India goat. This is not something that Dev wants to see right here.
Oh, let's see. Is this going to be downtown game over, or is Dev going to be able to make a better guess? Let's see. And
okay, Raleigh closer, but it's
closer.
Not
but
that
let's
much
just
damage.
see. 2.2x, 1760 to Dev. Well, it's not nothing, and it actually puts Ralius in the driver's seat. But as these rounds progress, the driver's seat factor is just not as relevant.
I mean, yeah, Raleigh getting a favorable round there, but it wasn't enough. So we'll see what they do here. I think both of them will get the country here.
On the clock, let's just see if they can, make something of this, or if it's just going to be on to the next.
I think the question is who's better at region guessing. Portugal. Turns out none of them.
No.
Crazy. 46 damage to Ralius there.
Let's go. Building up the multis just a little bit. They're not accelerating quite as quickly as they would in a normal game, which honestly, I'm happy about that.
It's interesting too, because at this level, it's like even region guessing like medium-sized countries is like really important to some degree.
Right.
Like,
let's just see.
Like this country, for example,
are we going to see? It's possible that something weird happens, but unlikely.
Like people don't learn how to region guess this country that much, right? But it's like, yeah.
No.
Dude, I've seen similar stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the rocky like weirdness like near Stockholm.
There's some weird little hills and things around there.
It's weird, yeah.
Yeah.
I've lost to that actually before.
Yeah.
So yeah. Bait North, true.
Malle says Sweden is easy to region guess. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, Malle flexing in chat.
Yeah, big flex. Yeah, for you. Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably learnable.
I think people just don't learn it. Actually, it probably is like
they just don't.
Not that bad.
Yeah, they figure that, hey, you know what? Some of the time I'll be able to plunk and win. But
all right, we have both of them sending there, and it's
again
not too
just
far away.
I think this is another one of those countries where two good players are going to be plonking pretty close to each other most of the time.
Indeed, and
I think
it could go either way here.
We're having a little bit of
health.
We're kind of sticking in the same continent quite a bit.
Absolutely.
And I think that's just GeoGuessr. I think that's just how it goes sometimes, depending on.
Oh yeah, for sure. And let's see where both of them go here. I think they're going to be in a similar area again. Okay, yeah, they are in a pretty similar area.
Hey, we got Dev locked in, and
Dev is slightly closer
Dev's
again.
closer, and it's going to be
700
points. Okay, so just shy of half the life total that was left there. And Dev's sitting in the driver's seat. But again, I honestly think that, in terms of score, it's relatively tied as the multis get this big. I mean, and now we're in a place, that could spell trouble. Let's see.
Oh, this could
spell trouble.
This could actually be pretty bad for somebody.
I expect both players to probably spend a little bit of time here, thinking.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a 50-50 to me, which kind of, that's
and
kind
I
of
was
brutal.
proven wrong because
Dev is insta-locking.
Fist pump slams this part of the country, and then we have, let's see, is Ralius going to take the next few seconds to just squeeze every last ounce of thought out of the round around him, and and they're going to be a little closer. They're going to be a little bit closer, and that matters because that actually, psychologically, it puts Dev into the yellow, which has an impact, as I've said numerous times. I think it does.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really close game. Like, both players are under 2,000.
It's a good finals. It's a good final so far. Great inaugural finals.
I like it was also Ralius wins first game, Dev wins second, and now third. It's like a close match. This is
absolutely. This is good.
This is crazy. All right, looks like the country I think is obvious here. The region guessing might really be the determining factor here. So we'll have to just see where they go.
Yeah, we will. We're going to see from both their perspectives simultaneously, as this wonderful program allows us to do. And so we have a guess, almost a guess, and we do have a guess. God. We have Ralius just sending this particular spot. Let's see how Dev follows it up. He's in, let's just see.
Slightly different.
Little different.
This could be game.
This could be. There's probably enough room.
Oh, and Dev's closer. That's game.
That's game.
That's actually game.
That's game. We have a champion.
Wow.
Ralius, GG's phenomenal performance. You've really provided everyone here with a great amount of entertainment, and everyone's just seeing what excellent GeoGuessr looks like. And it's Dev. Dev has done it. He has won. And I mean, the GOAT, the sword mungoat, as it were.
The sword mungoat, Dev. Nice job. Absolutely intense game. So GG's to Ralius as well. But yeah, Dev taking the cake there. Just a slightly better Mexico guess. And that's all that did it, really. So
congratulations. That's great.
Absolutely congrats.
GG's to the players. You gave us all something to enjoy on a Saturday. You showed up. You played your hearts out. And everyone who's watching at home, same to you. You watched your hearts out. You stuck around. We've had like a great number of viewers pretty much this whole time. Some definite, a lot of thanks to go around. I'll leave it with Sword for a few words to our viewers and our players.
I don't have too many words. I actually just gave Dev the sword mungoat role in the Discord server, so very cool there. I don't know. Like, it's just been a very fun tournament all around. A lot of intense games, a few upsets, and then I don't know. Just GG's to everyone involved. Thank you guys for watching, for playing. It's just been a really fun time all around. So very happy with how things have gone. Also, since this was a test run, let me or Among Us know like things we could improve. I want to do more of these. I think they're fun, and we could try different formats out too. We also need some criticism as well, just to also just improve later on. So, but I think it went well overall. So definitely a fun first ride here. So,
all right, Nibiru has a question.
What does Guatemala mean? It's Guatemala. You know, it's the Gen Z version of Guatemala. So
That's so funny.
get a funky ring light, Sword Slicer. True. I should get the craziest ring light. You know, just a crazy one.
Absolutely. How cold is your coffee right now, by the way?
It's very cold.
It's iced coffee.
It's like it was hot, you know, like
Yeah.
3 hours ago, but
Yeah.
now it's pretty cold. So I still like it. Coffee's just always. the
Oh no,
best
I don't
thing
mind
ever.
cold coffee. It's just it's just wasn't
Yeah.
always-
And GeoPopo, thanks for the support. I watched a few of your videos, pretty epic. So subscribe to
Absolutely, yeah.
GeoPopo.
Certainly. You know, the GeoGuessr community is it's growing. It's kind of small-ish right now, but I think there's so much room for more of these tournaments, for great content creators, you know, like Sword, like GeoPopo, like so many others that we've had, GeoChiko. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So many great people, and not to mention all the excellent players that felt this was a good place for them to spend their Saturday duking it out with fellow GeoGuessr enjoyers. So yeah, thanks to everyone for making this a success.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's really great to, have people supporting the content. I enjoy creating it. It's Among Us does as well. Like,
Oh yeah.
and we couldn't do it without you guys supporting us and watching and participating
Mhm.
and all that kind of stuff. It really gives us a lot of inspiration and motivation to do this. So
Yeah, and if you spend any amount of time, in Sword stream or in his Discord community, I mean, there's just a lot of enthusiasm for the game. So I think that's kind of been what's been on display today, apart from everything else. I think I'm just gonna, we'll just call it. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, or if you're further enough ahead of here, then I guess maybe Sunday by now. So yeah, enjoy your week, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and keep plonking away and enjoying yourself. And we'll see you next time.
peace.
Bye, everyone. Where's the off button? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I can't even end this.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Peace.